All right, but I'm activating the mics. And saying a warm welcome and hello to everybody for Portrayal. Sorry, a little later than usual, a little busy today. But honestly, I don't really have a lot to kerfuffle about. I think they may have finalized the overframe. That's the word I'm looking for. The frame break cards. I think they might have finalized that set. So that'll probably be another episode in the future sometime, or a supplement to something. But we're not doing that right now, because this episode's going to be long. Well, maybe. There are a lot of birds, but I don't know how much that will be to say about them. It will be like, yeah, that's a bird. But, to what's the word? Preface a little bit. To face the pre. This is the first show of a month. It's March now. Hi, welcome. You've made it to March. We're 2 days away from Marathon. 18 gigabyte download, by the way. Actually, I think it might be like 16.3 on Steam to preload. It's crazy. Anyway, that aside, normally this would be the poll winner. And those of you who are astute, those of you who are wonderful, beautiful patrons, to keep my consistent branding, might realize that Raid Raptor was not a poll option. That's correct. It was Predaplant. And Predaplant did win. But I'm pretty sure a couple of months ago now, because Predaplant's been in the rotation for a little bit, but a couple months ago, Dallas said that he, as the person who put forward Predaplants for the list and one of the Preda players. See what I did there, chat? Did you see that? Did you catch that? He wanted to be here. Whenever you listen to this week's Reign, 72, I think, was the number, you'll catch that Dallas is probably starting a process of being a little bit sick. So I'm going to guess that he's a little bit sick today still. He needs to keep consuming his vitamin C. But last week, when we did Phantom Knights, the PKs, the Peconius, I said that we should go into Raid Raptor next because that strategy is linked with Phantom Knights. And so we're going to do Raid Raptor. Now, chat, this may shock you. I believe there are, I want to say, at least twice, possibly thrice, as many Raid Raptors as there are Phantom Knights. This is almost assuredly because I'm pretty sure the Raid Raptor player stayed alive in Arc 5 all the way through to the end. Ends up joining Team Declan. But that means that there's a lot of these guys. There's a lot of these Raid Raptors. Also, I should say this. Axe is in the call with me. Lost waking up. I'm not alone right now.
Hello. Sorry. I'm just like getting something. I was just getting something.
No, it's fine. You just said you walked home. We were a little busy. That's why we're starting a little late. It's just one of those things where I'm like, I'm leaving pauses. Yeah, I'm leaving pauses, but you don't have anything to add, and I'm just like, oh, chat might think I'm talking to myself. That's not technically true. I'm talking to chat, but also Axe is here, and Loth will hopefully be here in a second. Dallas, I think, like I said, is not joining us, which is why we're doing Raid Raptors. So, if you don't know anything about Raid Raptors, they are a Xyz strategy of winged beasts, specifically dark winged beasts. So there's a lot of dark overlap there. They're... Okay, so phrasing it much like PK, they're a rank 3 and rank 4 strategy is correct, but also not correct. Yes, you can make some rank 3s. There are rank 3s. Usually they are named Eagle, which is interesting, by the way, because most of the higher ranked Xyz are named Falcon. If you don't know anything about Birds of Prey, Eagles are bigger, usually more impressive, more well thought of than Falcons. Falcons are cool, but Eagles are a larger, more apex species. So I don't know why they went that way for the naming convention. But also I say the higher ranks are usually falcons because this is probably the, I want to say, like, quintessential Xyz strategy that is like, you got to play rank up magics for this. Obviously, rank up magics were introduced in Zexal, and there are a couple of strategies that are around them. But it seemed like for the Zexal archetypes, there were like a couple of rank ups. Like the Baryons used Baryon's Force or Limited Baryon's Force. There was a Chaos rank up magic that was spooky. There was shit like, you know, Zexal Force, Numeron's Force kind of a thing. There were, you know, a handful of them that were consistent. Sorry, go ahead.
No, fine. It's like,
okay. The thought I was going to transition. There's about 7? Yeah, 7 Raid Raptor specific rank ups alone. That's on top of the fact that there were 2 PK related, 2 or 3 Phantom Knights related rank ups. One of which at least was a crossover with Raid Raptor. So, this is the rank up archetype. So they don't stay 4s for very long. Let's see. What other bits of triviaing did I want to get out of the way before we start bringing up cards? Generally, they're named for birds of prey. The name you're going to see the most is Lanius, which, if you don't know, Lanius is the formal name for the genus of the birds Shrikes. It's also the Latin word for butcher, which, you know, is why Legate Lanius is called that. If you... in case you thought Fallout New Vegas was too subtle, chat, he's literally named Legate the Butcher. But if you don't know, because you might not actually, Shrikes, also sometimes called Lanius or butcher birds, are a type of bird of prey that are known for, despite their relatively small size, they are very aggressive birds of prey. Shrikes are the ones that grab prey and throw them at things. Drop them on thorns, branches. They will even utilize human constructions. It's been observed that shrikes will throw prey at barbed wire. And then they use their hooked bills to gather. So they're vicious little guys. Shrikes or Laniuses. Actually, would it be... Shit, I don't remember my Latin endings perfectly. It's been too many years. Is it, for an us, is it Lani I? Is it 2 eyes? It might be. There's several different Latin declensions which use different namings for plurals. Anyway, so there's Laniuses, there are falcons. Most of the falcons are extra deck monsters, but not all of them are extra deck monsters. We jump the line sometimes. There's a couple of vultures. Most, I would assume, American listeners get, you know, how vultures work. Buzzards, if you will. And there are a small number of Strixes. Which, if you don't know, Strix is one of the varieties of owls. There's basically 2 kinds of owls. 2, like, families. There's Strixes, which are known as wood owls or earless owls because they don't have ear tufts, and then the other kind has ear tufts. So we've got eagles, falcons, Strixes, so owls, shrikes, vultures. Now, does this make sense? No. Does it sound cool? Yeah, kinda. Hold on one second, chat. I actually don't know. If my desktop sounds are outgoing, you might hear when my headset yells at me to plug it in. But my headset is now plugged in, chat. But yeah, so the naming convention is kind of all over the place. One of the things I did want to mention before we grab our first guy is that Raid Raptor is also one of those archetypes where the name is basically the same in TCG and OCG. It just, in the TCG, they separate it with a space, so it gets the cool RR. Raidoraptors. And in the TCG, it's just Raid Raptor, all one word.
Oh.
So if there's any RR stuff, that's why. Hello, Luff.
Oh.
I think that is basically everything. Well, obviously, we'll observe the names. And as I start grabbing card arts, so the way this is going to work is I have these arranged roughly in, again, chronological year release. And at the end, we have the Raid Raptor and Raptor-related spells, and then all the rank-up magics that are related. So, again, unlike Phantom Knights, which took a while for it to come out, our boys, the Raptors, the Rurers. Sorry, I almost made a Rurger joke, but I'm like, who the fuck is going to make a joke about 30 Rock in the year 2026?
I don't tell you.
That's crazy me. I don't know why we would go there. But speaking of ancient memes, a joke that is like 6 years old, the first wave of Raid Raptor support was in, everybody say it with me, Secrets of Eternity.
Boo.
I should also say that particular joke is buried into my brain because that was one of the few like React watch-along streams of MBTs I tried to watch. I was there live in Twitch when he reran the intro like literally 100 times. That is when I stopped watching Joseph MBT Rothschild live, I think, because I need the power to fast forward through him. But yeah, these are like one of the earliest sets in the Arc 5 era. Unlike a lot of other of the Arc 5 sets, I think they kept pretty strictly to the fact that, you know, this guy is from the Xyz dimension. There's no, like, pendulum crossover in this deck. This is a pure Xyz strategy. You will mostly be using it as a rank 4 engine, but like I said, they do have rank 3s. They do have a very good Link 2. Not as crazy as if we've done Predaplant. You probably don't remember that guy's the Predaplant Link 2 because he's used for other unconscionable crimes. But, hey, did you know, remember, Verte is the Predaplant Link 2? We'll talk about that a later week. But it's very funny where we're starting because we're starting with Raid Raptor, Fuzzy Lanius.
I've always believed fucking Verte could have been fine if it would just only worked for Predaplant fusions, and then it didn't super lock you, but it kept you only to Predaplant cards.
Yeah, no, like the we will probably talk about this at a later date, but obviously that'll be pretty deep in the episode, so you know, I don't know if you'd even be able to comment on it with your scheduling. But Verte is actually crazy. The reason why it's crazy is twofold. One, it's any 2 effect monsters. It's not even dark monsters or like plants. It's just like anybody. And obviously I think part of it is because like, sorry, I almost said Predaplant. That's not technically true. It became true later, but Predaplant and Starving Venom Dragon specifically are super poly targets, so they wanted to have his little thing where he makes guys dark to like do super poly stuff.
It's what I like to I guess badly call the great generification of most Link monster cards. Or like monster effects.
Yeah,
Everything's generic when it really shouldn't have been. Like what was the fucking synchro one? Like in
Halki Fibrax, just 2 monsters, one of which must be a tuner. Not even a machine tuner.
It should have been a Crystron, like Crystron tuner.
Yeah, a Crystron card, or even just a machine, like at least machine lock you, right? Like same with Verte is like at least a plant. I sold any 2 warriors, you know, shit like that. Like, yeah, it really was a snowball effect. Like, it was crazy that Konami went like so ham on Links in Master Rule 4, and then they were like, oh shit, this fucked up a lot of decks that didn't have Link monsters before. Okay, we got to give them Link monsters. And then they were like, oh, nobody are playing the Link monsters we designed for the game to be played in Link format because they're too weirdly specific. Like, you know, I think one of the first Link 2s ever was Honeybot, which is like 2 Cybers monsters. So like, they went way too generic with Link 2s specifically, and it really fucked up a lot of shit. And like I said, we will We will talk about that later when we do the Predaplant episode. We will talk about it a little bit here, but funnily enough, I'm pretty sure that the Raid Raptor Link 2, which is a crazy good Link 2, I'm pretty sure it's 2 winged beasts. Like, they were kind of thinking in cross purposes here. But yeah, there are a shitload of guys, and this is Fuzzy Lanius. Why is he fuzzy? I don't know. That's literally his name in the OCG. There may be a real-life bird called Fuzzy Lanius. I don't know.
Just looking at it like, where's the fuzz?
Fuzzy Lanius.
Oh. Also, I was speaking at the time. Hopefully it didn't pick up. My air fryer has dinged, so I'll be right back.
Yeah, maybe a little bit. But yeah, there's not really much to say about this. This is just, like, what the Raid Raptors look like. It's been a little bit, but everybody take a drink. A lot of the Raid Raptors, I want to say, look very, like, toyetic or look like a weird model kit line or, like, a weird action figure line. You know, some kind of, like, oddball Lego Technics type shit where you would, you know, assemble this thing. Because, like, chat, you're following along with me here. This is not a normal bird, right? Like, this is a robot.
They're mechanical birds,
yes. It's a drone, I guess, is what you say. It's that conspiracy theory about birds are
It's
real.
a robird. It's a robird, not a drone. I should mention that, you know, the guy that made the main guy that made that theme, like, literally is like I think that guy was a troll because he literally had his hair done up like it was a bird nest.
I mean, I think that's kind of just like, if you know, writing one of those like weird internet lists. If you wrote the things you have to do with your Yu-Gi-Oh character
who
list.
started it got interviewed on a talk show, so he like literally was like dressed up like a guy that like was in a tree, and his hair looked like it was all messily done up like it was made of sticks. I'm not kidding. That's the thing. So like the guy that did it literally did it as a joke, as I think as like one of those like fucking deep cover jokes, which leads to a whole other conversation we don't need to go into.
But yeah, these are all Darkwing beasts, like I said. So I mean, the technical definition of winged beast is pretty wide open because it is choju in Japanese. It just means bird beast. So it's like, yeah, kinda, but this definitely looks like a robot bird.
Is it bad that you were saying Darkwing and my brain just auto-completed Duck?
Well, this is
I'll
the
blame
archetype
you.
that is the terror that flaps in the night. That is actually true.
We see someone to make the giant cannon to kill you. We overlay.
But Fuzzy
combine.
Lanius is actually like one of the old school guys. Like this is an original run and is still, I think, played in some. Because it is one of the freest extenders in the world. Hey, guess what? This Xyz archetype is full of free extenders. Fuzzy Lanius is just a Darkwing Beast 4 with 500 attack and 15 defense that says if you control a Raid Raptor other than Fuzzy Lanius, you can special summon Fuzzy Lanius from your hand. If this card's sent to the graveyard, add a Raid Raptor Fuzzy Lanius from your deck to your hand. You can only use each effect once per turn, and you can't special summon the turn you activate either effect except Raid Raptors. So instantly you see what this deck is about. Put 2 Raid Raptors on board. If you detach a Raid Raptor, add another Raid Raptor, you're Raid Raptor locked. Good thing, there are 9 billion of these. There's so many birds.
It really does feel like it has the most. Honestly, I think it has more cards in it than any of the fucking penned magicians, anything related to Zeok.
Honestly, a weird
That's what
thing.
it feels like.
A weird part of Arc 5 is I think some of the archetypes just had like a new guy each episode just to do a slightly different thing. Instead
Yeah,
of do a
that's-
worse thing for like to keep the tension. So like do just go for the story. I think they just made new cards for like the third episode tension to keep the tension up.
Yeah, I think there's definitely are some Arc 5 decks that are written like that. And like I said, I don't know exactly when he appears, but I know that the character who played Raid Raptors was a consistent secondary character.
He was
I
a character.
forgot that
I think
they
he starts.
They literally called
he's one of the
Declan's
first
team
guys.
the Lancers.
He's one of the first guys that shows up from another world to like basically show those other worlds exist.
So like that means he's in the game like the entire time, and I am pretty sure he like. I'm pretty sure he doesn't like die. He may. I mean, everybody I think jobs out to Zark at the end for the most part. We talked about how goofy the end of Arc 5 is, where we just kind of like conga line every single named character. But that means that you've got a decent number of anime episodes in which you can introduce things, and they introduced a lot. This weird freak show, by the way, is Raid Raptor Mimicry Lanius.
Oh, I don't like this thing blown up.
No, this guy's weird.
Fucking weird.
He's got, like, a headset. He's got subwoofer wings. He's got, like... So, I assume that's supposed to be, like, a parabolic microphone tail, but it looks like the fucking suction cup where, like... Some of you probably don't remember old school commercials, chat, because we live in a different world. But I remember old school toy commercials, and I'm just like, new Mimicry Lanius attaches to your wall, makes realistic bird sounds. Rawr, rawr. And then, play the super compressed sound clip on the commercial.
And then the parody of that commercial would be where the attack breaks all the windows in the house and the neighborhood.
Yeah. The SNL skit would be when you make it play the sound, it blows up the window it's attached to or whatever. Because the suction cup also definitely only works on glass. But yeah, this guy's a freak. And fortunately, you don't have to play him. I don't think Mimicry Lanius is that good anymore. So this is another Dark 4-winged beast, 1100 attack, 1900 defense. Once per turn during your main phase, if this card was normal or special, this turn you can increase the levels of all Raid Raptors you control by 1. During your main phase, if this card's in your graveyard because it was sent there this turn, banish it, add a Raid Raptor from your deck to your hand, except Mimicry. You can only use this effect once per turn. So it's a soft once per turn. But the early deck had, obviously, I mentioned they have some 3s, so you could increase them to 4s. There are some 5s in this deck, but this is a technology that I do not think you need anymore. Like I said, this archetype literally has 7 rank-up magics. I'm pretty sure there is one you could do to go from 3 to 4 or 4 to 5. If you even wanted to bother doing that.
Out of all the times I've had my shit kicked in by Raid Raptor decks, I've never seen this guy.
Yeah, no, like this is a technology that you no longer require. What the fuck? Sorry, I mean, they're all dark-winged beasts, so it makes sense. But what we're learning today is that Raid Raptors are real fucked up close. This is Raid Raptor Necrovulture. He has a dark aura. No, also, actually, is that? Yeah, this Necrovulture is way too early, but I'm not changing it. This was a 2016 card. It actually got mixed in with my 2015 cards because there's 9 gajillion of these, but that's okay. Much like a lot of Arc 5 sets, I want to point out to chat, some of these were in core sets, but they also had their own standalone side set, like what you call it? Wing Raiders was the one that was in 2016, which is where our boy Necrovulture, Raid Raptor Necrovulture, is from. But yeah, I don't like him up close. He's got weird eyeballs. He's got like a weird eyeballs on his head, and he's got an evil aura.
So if you were to flashbang him, it'd hit him 8 times as hard.
Probably. Necrovulture is a card I don't think you need to play anymore, but you could play. So it's a Dark 4, and I swear to you, there are 3s in this deck. But it's a Dark 4, 1,000 attack, 1,600 defense. I think there
Anyone
are...
actually bother playing the freeze?
I don't think you play them anymore, but they did exist in the start. And some of the Xyzs might have good effects. So nowadays, I think the deck is pretty concentrated into 4, and then, every 2 ranks. 6, 8, 10, 12 kind of a thing. 13, ultimately, when you get crazy style. The other thing I was going to point out was I'm pretty sure most of the actual main deck Raid Raptors have very bad attack stats. The idea is that you do not spam summon a bunch of little birds and just attack with little guys. You have to overlay them to get anywhere with this deck. But Necrovulture says once per turn, tribute 1 Raid Raptor, target a rank up magic spell in your graveyard, add it to your hand. You can't Xyz summon for the rest of this turn except with a rank up magic. So this is a technology that in 2016 was probably useful to recur your rank-up magics that you are required to play in this deck because that's how it's designed. These days, I am certain there are better tools for it. But like I said, this was a 2016 card, and I do not know how he got mixed in with the 2015s, other than that there are so many of these guys.
I can just imagine it's an easy mistake to make. As I would say, honestly, I hear Raid Raptors, I think like back to our Dimension Dragon talk. Like, I feel like this is gonna be a two-parter.
I don't know if it'll be a two-parter because I'm accidentally saving the image, not copying it. Hold on. Sorry for the Windows alert sounds. I don't know if it'll be a two-parter because some of these will be we have nothing to say. This we might have something to say because this is Raid Raptor Sharp Lanius. So this guy did get his name censored. This was Impale Lanius in the OCG.
No,
I also like to call it
really?
Raid Raptor Running with Scissors Lanius. This is the guy. Remember how we talking about how these look like toys, and we talk about I can picture the commercial. This is the parody of the product recall because this guy is literally made of straight razors. This guy's literally made of knives. What the fuck?
He's made of pinchers, actually.
He has like a. He has like
it will look like you grab the it's like more like you grab the wings and it closes the talons actually, because it's more of like this feels like one of those things you stab into a wall to make a hanger.
Yeah, that would probably work. Like, but he's got like a hollow point knife blade in his head and has two big pincher claws. But he also has like back blades. Like he's like a pair of scissors, but also a folding pocket knife, and it's just like
I don't know how this thing like elevates besides it just having hover technology.
Yeah, I can only assume either this thing flies magically or it doesn't even fly. You just shoot him at the enemy like a bullet, and if he misses, he's done. It's the Ratatouille quote, you know.
One of the weird things about this. One of the weird things about this that I can say is one of the weird moments I can look at the Konami ops and say, "Oh, this makes sense. It's all the different turning points."
Yeah, it's all those little joints. Like I said, kind of gives him that Toyota.
I gotta go.
Oh,
okay.
I guess you can change the entire topic now. I guess.
I mean, we could jump to Piranha Plants, but I'm not gonna because I've already made the stream this. But if Dallas had said he would be here, we could have.
I had something to take care of. I didn't get a chance to talk to you.
Okay, that's fair. I was prepared to do Piranha Plants, but we're doing Raid Raptors instead because we did Phantom Knights last time. You will be happy to know, Dallas, though, that Piranha Plants did win the Patreon poll, so that's in the hopper.
No.
Shockingly, there's way less of those. Maybe somebody in chat knows. I don't know if that's because, what's his face? Counters on everything, negates everything. Also, sorry about that, chat. OBS disconnected, but we're back. But yeah, that's a card that's never coming out, that Plant Castle. But yeah, so it takes a while for Predaplants to get going. There are a fuck ton of Raid Raptors, much like our boy Sharp Lanius here. Remember how, chat, and to catch Dallas up, how I said that Raid Raptors don't usually have a lot of attack? Sharp Lanius is the exception so far. He is a 4-winged beast with 1,700 attack, but still not a really great guy. But it does give you some interesting strategy.
I think this is the second of the protagonist archetypes we've done. Have we done Speedroid?
No, we have not done a Speedroid yet.
Okay,
we need to do
Speedroid
one at some point. I'd like Vesperia to be on for that one because I know she plays roids.
Because we did Pendulum Dragons.
Yes, we did all the Pendulum Dragons. We did Phantom Knights last week, which is technically a protagonist archetype, but that guy also dies, which is why there's way less Phantom Knights cards than you think.
Oh, right, this is Phantom Knight. I forgot.
Yes, Raid Raptor is his good friend. His Lancer character. Right. But that guy stays in the anime for a lot longer, so there's roughly 9 gajillion birds. Sharp Lanius says, once per turn during your main phase, if this card was normaled or special this turn, target an attack position monster, change its defense position. During your main phase 2, if this card attacked this turn, target a Raid Raptor in your graveyard, special summon it. You can only use this effect once per turn. So, like, Sharp Lanius has, like, so far the best stats for, like, offense we've seen. It makes sense with what he's supposed to do. This card is probably way too slow to play currently, but
nowadays,
this was a 2015 card. This is an original wave Raid Raptor. That's not bad to have a guy who exists solely for the purpose to put an opponent to defense position, attack over them, and then summon back a guy in main phase 2 so you can start overlaying. Not terrible. But like I said, definitely way too slow for the modern game to wait for your main phase 2 for just a 1700 attacker. Sorry, I'm just...
At the time,
Go ahead, Loth.
I was just gonna to further agree with, at the time this card may have been good, but nowadays with how fast and almost how centered around the game is on, like, you do 1 or 2 turns and that's it. Like, that's the plan.
Like, these days, if you're having a battle phase, you probably want to have a plan in main phase 1 before the battle phase. I paused and tried to say something there because... No, this is Raid Raptor singing Lanius. And that's what I wanted to say. What I'm learning is that I'm deeply uncomfortable every single time I see one of these guys writ large. Like, Phantom Knights, those guys were hella cool. Those were super sick up close. Every single time I see a Raid Raptor blown up for the first time, I'm like, huh?
Oh,
for making references to... Up go, Dallas.
No, go ahead, Law.
For making references to the Phantom Knights, I'm gonna go ahead and say that this is a trap card, Omega.
Also, check out our... sorry, someone in chat is a relatively new viewer. Check out our stream from last week. I think I called it PK Fire. That one was all about Phantom Knights, and I did talk about how it's been quite a few years. I feel like we're overdue for Phantom Knight support, especially because Predaplants are getting support this year. There's a handful of new Predaplant cards, and they got it in, like, 2024 and 2020, if I'm remembering my notes from earlier today. But yeah, no.
Good.
I'm
probably insufferable last stream because I was losing my mind over that surprise game show you put on us.
Yeah, so to let Dallas catch up, last week we did Phantom Knights, so while I got started a little early, so Axe was with us for longer, I played a game called Is It a Monster, Is It a Trap? And I just put the trap monsters in the main deck lineup. Axe kind of cottoned on to how it works by the end, but there's still a couple of outliers, and they were weird. But I like them. I think Phantom Knights are cool. Definitely do need some support. It's been a long time for them. But yeah, this is Singing Lanius.
I like the design of the Raid Raptors because they look fucked up.
Oh, of course. That's natural for you. This guy looks like he's made out of a medieval helmet, and then also he's wearing a helmet.
Well, he doesn't have eyes.
No, those Konami orbs in his face are eyes.
Oh, the 4 eyes? Okay.
I mean, technically, I think the idea, because they're all birds of prey, is like he's wearing blinders, what you do with an actual falcon. It's just that his blinders look like they're made of NVGs, and he has a fucking microphone dongle sticking out. He's got the little microphone piece.
Yeah, the microphone dongle is what really sets this apart for me.
So, Singing Lanius is another one of the, like, most free guys in the world. I am also pretty sure that you could put this in a list today because it's just a free extender. Dark Wingwing Beast for 100, so no good stats. But if you control a face-up Xyz monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. You can only special summon Singing Lanius once per turn this way. That's the freest special summon in the universe in this deck. You can absolutely still play that today.
I think they're supposed to be, like, fighter pilots.
I would assume so, because the bigger Xyz monsters are like... I think this is the joke we made last week. They're like Ace Combat bosses.
Well, yeah, also because the guy who has the deck is the edgiest motherfucker on the show.
I mean, I think we did talk about this either in the PK episode or in previous episodes where we talked about Arc 5 stuff. The Xyz Dimension is not a happy place. They're not having a good time, so a lot of the guys from there are having a real
No, one. But to quote his actual name, Shay Obsidian. Fucking fanfic-ass name.
Pink Dark Boy ass name.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe Marv posted it. Yeah, it's the dub name. I don't know what the original name was.
But yeah, our next is Raid Raptor Skull Eagle. I said it that way because he sounds like a Mega Man boss. I can do the fake intro right now from Mega Man X4. Do 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 do. Skull Eagle.
He also kind of looks like a Mega Man enemy.
Yeah, he's got a like, it's the white. I know it's so he looks like a skull kind of, but the color scheme really makes him kind of like oddly stand out. Otherwise, he looks pretty like honestly normal. He's more bird-like than most of these guys. Like, he still has like robot talons. He just looks like kind of a normal, like, you know, toy figure or model kit. He does have a weird hat on, but that's par for the course. He's not Sharp Lanius, who, as we said, is like made of scissors.
Holy shit! I saw what his head was doing. So I did not see his silver metallic beak. I thought the weird gold part was his beak. I thought
No,
he was facing
that's
to the
that's
left,
the
not
back
the
of his
right.
head. He's looking the other way.
Oh.
This is one of the level 3s, so despite looking normal, this guy is probably not played anymore. Because you don't really need to do the 3-axis anymore. Darkwing Beast 3, 1000 attack, 500 defense. If this card is detached from an Xyz monster and sent to the graveyard, to activate that monster's effect, you can banish it, target a Raid Raptor in your graveyard, add it back to your hand. Use this effect once per turn. An Xyz monster that's summoned using this as material gains this effect. If it is Xyz summoned, it gains 300 attack. So, like, huge nothing burger these days. Like, it's cute to give them these recursion tools early. And there were, like I said, a decent number of them in 2015. But it is just all right. It's 300 attack. Like, I guess you're playing rank 3s, so like that's okay, but it's still not that good. Sorry, I've done it again. Skull Eagle was too normal, too cool. Vanishing Lanius.
Oh, I love this art. I love this art so much. It's so dumb.
Oh my god! What?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't have anything to say.
What? You don't like the chicken neck?
It's the forward-facing chicken neck. I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be his tail, but it's like also his feet, so it looks like it's the fucking stand you'd use to stand him on like your shelf.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, I'm pretty sure
he has
that's
claws
supposed
front
to
and
be...
claws back.
I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be his tail. I don't think he's supposed to have claws.
Yeah, I know, but like I said, from the shape, I think it's supposed to be the tail. But like I said, he's got like spikes on the back of his tail, I guess. On the front of his tail has reverse bladed box cutters. Like, I don't,
So
huh?
No, I love this man's face. It's so derpy. It's so derpy. It's just
the sad part is, it's a really nice shade of green. I hate most of everything else about this.
He's drawn like he's sitting down. Yes, chat. Like, this guy's goofy.
No, you know what this is? They tried to make a fighter plane out of one of those drinking birds.
I mean, that is kind of the aesthetic of this archetype, yes. Vanishing Lanius is another iconic guy, and, like, once again, it could probably still be played in a modern list. This is another 4, 1300 attack, 600 defense. Once per turn during your main phase, if this card was normaled or specialed this turn, special summon a level 4 or lower Raid Raptor from your hand. Once again, free extension. This
guy
deck
just gives
will do anything to put 2 guys on board.
You could just hear the when you look at this card art. Like, you can just hear like the dumbass noise.
Also, once again, by the way, 2015, this was an original generation guy, and I'm like, that's good. That's a real good
effect.
Especially for a deck that, like, never gets a pendulum engine in it.
New Raid Raptor cards plus Simorg cards that are being run at like 4 or at 3 in the deck.
Sorry, I thought there was another OBS disconnect, but yeah, no, we're talking about like this guy is, I think Lofty said it best. He's a Hall of Famer.
Oh
like,
yeah,
like
no.
This guy's jersey gets retired, you know, kind of a thing. Like, he's done his part.
100%.
Okay.
Great.
Like I say, you're seeing him in deck lists all the way back all the way up to like 2025.
So
yeah, the last wave of support of this was 2024. So that means that, like, literally they tried to run him with the new support and ultimately shaved. Like, they were like, oh, I guess we don't need to run Vanishing Lanius anymore.
No,
they were trying.
So what replaced him was Simorg Bird of Perfection, which is a separate card released, I believe, in 2020. I believe that was released in 2020. Oh no, that's 2022. Okay, so people just decided to cut him then.
Yeah,
okay.
it seems like it was just kind of like naturally in the cut. Sorry, I'm staring at my headset cable. It's like doing something non-Euclidean. Hold on. I'm gonna like untangle this real quick and plug it back in.
I feel like I got flashbanged by the image of the guy on screen at the moment.
Oh, you don't like Raid Raptor Wild Vulture?
No. Just no.
I mean, he sure looks like a vulture. He's a freaky skeletal.
I think this one looks kind of cute.
I don't hate it the most. I definitely had a more visceral reaction looking at Vanishing up close. This guy does just look like a weird little toy to me. Like he's got like the little
this guy just looks like a weird. Honestly, it looks like a. Okay, this might be gross saying. This looks like a developing bird, like a bird not an embryo, but like when chicks are born.
Yeah.
When chicks are born before they're like fully like formed, that's what this reminds me of.
Naked baby. Chat, you also have to. If you don't know, Loth is the quickest memer in the West.
I just use a website. You can see the fucking watermark.
I know, but you are like you are so fast with going to the website and smashing out the meme text. Anyway, Wild Vulture is a guy you've like never fucking seen in your life, probably.
No.
This is a level 6 Dark-Winged Beast with, by the way, still only 1,600 attack and 2,000 defense. And his effect is during your main phase. If this card was normal or special this turn, you contribute it. Special summon 2 Raid Raptors from your hand or graveyard whose total levels equals 6. So 2 3s. You don't even use him to make a rank 6. He's just to cheat out 2 level 3s for a rank 3. It's terrible.
Wait, he's level 6?
Yeah, this is a level 6.
So you have to tribute any. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, no. He's not good. Not a good card. Like, absolutely, this card is, like... It's cute.
Yeah,
this was a weird anime one-off, and you don't need to play him anymore.
No, this card's, like, uber bad. Like, Raid Raptor is, in my opinion, one of the best supported anime archetypes in terms of, like... They have a lot of different tools that can do things. It's one of the reasons I like a lot of Arc V archetypes, is I feel like they all got, like, fun toys instead of, like... one broken card that
Axe
makes
was talking about this
good.
Axe was talking about this a little bit while he was here, but like it feels like in the show a lot of the long-running characters, they would just give them new, slightly different cards like every couple of episodes so they could do different things with like storytelling rather than like do the same 4 combos over and over again. But that means that a lot of, even with legacy support, a lot of Arc 5 archetypes have that same flavor where, like you said, instead of, oh, well, we need to give them Beatrice for BAs to be good. It's like, okay, what weird new effects exist that Arc 5 cards didn't have before?
Yeah. For better or worse, Arc 5 is a very character-focused Yu-Gi-Oh! Show. Like, it's... Spoiler for a 15-year-old show. The 4 main characters are all the same person, kind of. It's confusing, but because it's a character-focused show, they really like emphasize these characters playing the same decks and their friends playing the same decks, and it causes like a lot of and because it's like more advanced Yu-Gi-Oh! And it's not like no offense to the original Duel Monsters, but they're not playing like I'm gonna just make shit up the card game rules for
that's like it is well known, and if you don't know this, in the original like manga and anime, like when the rules start to become real is in Battle City when Kaiba explicitly announces, I'm hosting a citywide Battle Royale tournament of duel monsters. We are using the quote-unquote advanced tournament rules. Here's what they are. And it's, shit like high-level monsters need to be tributed, etc., etc. Like Pegasus constructed a Fortnite island of Yu-Gi-Oh! Where everything was made up and the points don't matter, basically, because it was all a front for acquiring occult secrets.
But
when Kaiba designs his citywide, game, he was like, here's the official tournament rules, which is when Yu-Gi-Oh! Started to get more solidified, but Kazuki Takahashi was still making up a lot of stuff.
To me, it's just led to, even more so than I think Vrains, a lot of Arc V archetypes just hang on longer. Like, archetypes from Arc V include DDD, Fluffle, Raid Raptor.
Isn't technically Super Heavy Samurai?
Predator, yeah, Super Heavy Samurai.
Gem Knights, I think, were through.
Gem
like,
Knights
they were originally a dual terminal, but they were supported. Lyrillus.
Because I think someone in Zexal played Gem Knights as well.
Oh, it might have been in Zexal as well. There was definitely somebody in there, but Luna Lights, Lyrillus.
It would be remiss of me to not mention my boy Ziok.
I mean, yeah, no, they are
the
sticking in that kind of support.
entire pen slop archetype, pretty much.
Performer Pal,
Pen,
Pendulum,
Dragon,
Magician, Pendulum, Odd Eyes, Pendulum?
Yeah, you use whole bullshit. That's just what I call that archetype of Pendulum, is just you use bullshit.
Perfa?
Yeah.
Anyway, I've had him on screen for a while. Loth did not like to see him. This is Raid Raptor.
I love this art. It's so dumb.
I don't hate it, but that's because this appeals to me in the way of, like, remember I said a lot of Raid Raptor Xyz monsters look like Ace Combat bosses? A lot of the lower level guys look like fake-ass Ace Combat planes. Like, this guy has like a front and back, like, delta wing shape. What are you thinking of, Dallas?
You say Ace Combat. No, this gives a Gundam Mook pilot. Gundam Mook would pilot this.
That's another one I was gonna say. This is very like either Mook or Villain of the Week mecha suit vibes as well. Like, it's red. It's got like the weird fucked up robot feet things.
It doesn't look like it makes sense.
But like this is definitely got that look to him.
Specifically Wing Onward. This is like what the Mooks would drive.
Yeah. So, this Blaze Falcon's a weird one. I think you used to play him as like an option for rank ups. Spoilers, this guy's a rank 5, so you rank up magic him. But this is definitely a tech card that's no longer in vogue. Dark, rank 5 Winged Beast, 1000 attack, 2000 defense. Normally requires 3 level 5 Winged Beast monsters to make. This card can attack directly while it has material. When this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent, target one monster your opponent controls, destroy it. Once per turn, detach one Xyz material from this card. Destroy all special summon monsters your opponent controls as possible. If you do, inflict 500 damage to your opponent for each monster destroyed. This is an anime card. It's meant to be threatening in the anime because it can direct attack and do burn damage. The idea of ranking up into a guy, possibly in the battle phase, because most rank up magics are quick plays.
We'll talk about the rank ups later. Yeah.
But like, ranking up into a direct attacker that pops an annoying guy is like, there's reason for it. But again, these days this is like only 1000 attack.
I'm gonna say this right now. There was never a reason to do it. Raid Raptors were doing bullshit with rank up magic as soon as they started.
Oh no, like they've got so many rank up magics.
Like I said, this with your rank up magic in
this is an anime card. Like
this
is an anime threatening card because it like makes the other guy like have to think on their feet. Or it's just like an I win button, right? Like you rank up magic to this in the battle phase, you attack directly, you destroy their problematic card, and then you go, cool. Main phase, detach one, blow up the rest of your board. You take, another 2k damage. You're only at 4k life points in the anime. But like I said, it's a cute idea. You do not need to be doing this anymore.
I love him because he looks derpy as chat pointed out, he does look derpy as all hell, but like.
Speaking of
bad.
fucking mecha mooks,
Oh,
I have to
no.
step away for a second. I'm gonna pull up what's this guy's name? Fiend Eagle? Yeah, I'm gonna throw Fiend Eagle on
Fiend
screen.
Eagle.
I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Like, I was silent throughout all that, letting you guys bant because I have nothing to add about the guy that's currently on screen. Oh,
I have to
I'm
leave my
sorry.
headset behind chat because it's
My
broken, so
stream was
I will
delayed.
truly-
The guy who was on screen. This guy on stream. What the fuck am I looking at?
What? It's a Digimon. I don't know what you don't understand.
It's got two. I can kind of see it.
No, this is clearly one of those Digimon that are spying on the main characters at the villain's request. Like, you don't ever see it fight, but like at the end of the episode, the camera will pull out of its eyes, being like, "Man, I'm watching you, man." You know what I mean?
No. I know what you mean. I was about to comment. I hate how I can see that.
Champion, probably.
Yeah, champion.
But like
If this
bad champion.
Then again,
Well, we're back.
with Digimon, you can't make sense of it. Like, what was it? Parrotmon is an ultimate. Like, some of them don't make sense.
Well, to be fair, at least with Parrotmon, it's because it's literally the first Digimon shown on screen. Or second, technically.
Fair enough.
Or third? Sorry. I can never remember. Does Koromon actually get shown at any point? When he's hiding under the bed? I don't think he does. Regardless, it's Agumon, Greymon, then Parrotmon. Are the first Digimon ever shown.
Yeah.
This guy definitely does have Digimon vibes. It's his more aggressive lines. I will also want to say, like I said, that this looks like a weird mook enemy. Maybe not in a mecha show, but in like a fucking like top-down shmup, you know, from the 90s. Like,
Or oh god, this is gonna out me and my heathen tastes in video games. This is like an enemy from the Dynasty Warriors Gundam games.
Dallas, I think you would be shocked. You would probably be good company saying that on this channel, knowing what I know about the people in our community.
Fair enough.
Even me, I played that game for a while. Well, at least the first one. I never touched the second one.
Dynasty Warriors is my junk food video game equivalent. Of
I
like,
mean, yeah.
man, I just need to fucking
You just
kill
want to boot up a
thousands of
game
people.
and just sweep through a battlefield with
Yes.
usually interesting movesets.
Yes.
Go,
Good times.
Anyway, chat.
just
Good.
go.
I was gonna say, so I talked about shoot 'em ups. I have switched off Master Duel music to I am now playing the soundtrack from the SNES game Super Earth Defense Force EDF. I do not actually believe it is related to that EDF, but it could be because it's by like Jalico.
It is.
Okay.
It is. It's not like I don't believe they're. I think it's an homage. The newer
but
series.
I
is an
own
homage
this.
to it.
I own this cartridge, so I'm like, we're gonna play some old school side scroller music right now.
You saying cartridge just unlocked some memories for me. It feels so nostalgic to hear something referred to as a cartridge.
I mean, it is the cart. Hey, Loth, do you want to know where I keep my SNES cartridges? In an old shoebox.
Yeah.
Dude,
Where else are you
I don't
gonna
have any.
store them?
I don't have any SNES cartridges, but man, do I have Game Boy cartridges all over the place.
Oh yeah, no, I've got.
Go one step further. You keep them in an old cookie tin.
Anyway,
Hold
Fiend
on.
Eagle's one of your rank 3s. It's 2 level 3 Raid Raptors. It's only got 1,000 attack, 0 defense. You can detach a material from this card, target a face-up special summon monster controls, inflict damage equal to its original attack on the field. You can only use this effect once per turn. Anime bullshit card. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah, you can tell
Like-
because we spent more time talking about other things than the card itself.
So, not every Yu-Gi-Oh anime, but most of them do have this thing where, like, burn damage is very important because of the lowered life total. I think Zexal and Arc 5 were really big about it.
Oh no, I would argue 100% the worst about burn damage was 5Ds.
Yeah,
every villain had random burn damage stapled to everything.
But there's a few of them out there, so yeah, no. The burn effects, like, it's like I said, I agree that I don't think Arc 5 is the worst offender. And honestly, actually, Zexal might be more about the battle damage type stuff. You know, you still take the damage type thing. But all of the anime is much better about burn damage, whereas in usually playing in paper, the only burn damage that matters is if you can do enough for the kill. Whether that's, FTK or just... Good.
The fact that this is an Xyz monster just brings back to something I mentioned to Dallas. We talked about, like, before, while you were gone. This looks like a champion, but it's classified as an ultimate level Digimon. Like,
yeah.
You should not be at the level you are at. Like, what the fuck, man?
You are punching above your pay grade.
Anyway, we're gonna pull a new guy. This is one of the iconic ones. Him. This is the Raid Raptor Revolution Falcon.
Revolution!
So this is
God,
one of the classy boys. Yeah, I know. I get what they're going for. Revolution Falcon's design is weird.
Does he have a fucking ball gag?
No, his beak is open. It's just that it's crossing over with his... Actually, no, I think his beak is closed. It's just his beak tip is near his ball joint in his wing. Because his head is tiny. It's way up here.
Sorry, I mistook his head for a ball gag. What the fuck?
No, that's his actual head. Right there.
Why is it so tiny?
Because he's derpy.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Thank you, Omega. I needed the extra lines.
I'm
saying that half seriously.
Yeah, no, his head is tiny. It's because he's supposed to be, like, super huge, but there are much better looking big Raid Raptors.
And much funnier looking.
I get kind of what's going on, because you can see the lines, like, his tail/feet obviously doesn't work, but that's why he has, like, rocket lines coming out of it. But it's really weird. I don't know what to think about this guy. He does kind of look like he just goes on your wall. Anyway, this is one of the classics, and they do retrain him later. This is the rank 6, original rank 6, Revolution Falcon, as we said. 2,000 attack, 3,000 defense. Normally requires 3 level 6 Wing Beast monsters. So technically, if you were playing some other Wing Beast strategy, you could go into Raid Raptors as an option, but the idea is you're going to rank them up. You can attach 1 Xyz material from this card. This turn, this card can attack all monsters your opponent controls. At the start of the damage step, if this card battles an opponent's face-up special summon monster, that monster's attack and defense becomes 0. If this card is a Raid Raptor Xyz monster's Xyz material, it gains this effect. Once per turn, target a monster your opponent controls, destroy it. If you do, inflict damage equal to half its attack on the field. Now, that is still... The secondary effect is still underperforming, but it does pop a guy and does half.
Yeah, this card's still played in pretty much every Raid Raptor
Yeah,
deck.
no, like, this is still a premier rank 6, because it's not just like a Fiend Eagle. This is an exit strategy. If you get to Revolution Falcon, you can just attack over all your opponent's special summon monsters. Like, assuming they're not unaffected because it's not targeting, you just attack, you're 0, take 2k. Attack, you're 0, take 2k.
Yeah.
Like, if your opponent has 4 face-up special summon monsters and they don't stop you from going to battle with Revolution Falcon, that's the ball game.
So I forget, what rank is this guy?
6.
Okay. I was about to say, this feels similar to, like, Xyz Dragon.
Yeah, no, I think it's meant to be kind of a similar role. But no, this is a like very solid guy. You can just going from 4 to 6 with rank up magics is pretty easy. Okay.
What?
Okay.
No, Omega. What's wrong?
Sorry, I keep trying to. I'm accidentally drawing X's. I'm trying to grab Rise Falcon.
Oh, yes.
I have a big head, little arms.
You can see the future.
This guy has hands. Why the fuck does he have hands, chat? Yelling at like 8 o'clock at night.
Some Raid Raptors just they want to have hands. They want to be close to their ancestors.
And neck cannons. Oh my god, what the...
I don't think those are neck cannons. I think those are, like, shoulder cannons.
But the way...
yeah.
I stepped away
they're
to
above
grab
his
a
wings, so that's like... I guess wings would be like below the shoulder. So they're kind of shoulder. They might also just be his exhausts. But yeah, he has little arms. He's got... This guy's doing a thing that a lot of Raid Raptors do, which is their tail is actually 2 more wings. Like, he forms kind of like an X shape. His feet are way too big. Like, obviously, again, these guys look very toyetic.
His big grippers.
His feet are like clearly if this was a little action figure, you would grab the feet and stompy with them, you know? But yeah. He's so
no, almost said something I regret.
Yep. Careful.
No.
We're live right now.
Yeah.
So this is Raid Raptor Rise
We're live,
Falcon.
pal.
This is one of your rank 4s.
Oh my god! Have you ever seen that fucking that fucking wrestling clip? We're live, pal.
I think I have. It's been a while.
Dude is cutting a promo and it's like, can we do that again? He's just like, we're live, pal.
Yeah, I think I have seen that. Now that you phrase it like, yeah, I know that sound. I've either seen that clipped or like heard that audio before. Yeah, that's so funny. Anyway, yeah. Rise Falcon is one of your quintessential OGs. You may understand now why this deck has so many extenders. This requires 3 level 4 winged beasts. It has 100 attack and 2,000 defense, but it can attack all special summon monsters your opponent controls once each. Once per turn, you can detach 1 Exhumito from this card. Target 1 face of special summon monster your opponent controls. This card gains attack equal that monster's current attack. So once again, your strategy is you pick the biggest asshole your opponent controls. Suck its attack. You have exactly 100 more Moon Mirror Shield type shit, and then you attack over all their monsters.
So sorry, I just want to say 2 things. One, Dallas, good thing you picked up on something you were about to say. There's a reason why I also, instead of saying something out loud, I posted in a super secret chat for ourselves. Secondly, I just realized why this guy bugs me so much.
What?
Do you guys remember the weird bugs from Men in Black?
Oh my
yes,
god.
The little worm guys with arms.
This looks like a mech suit one of them would wear.
It does. Fuck. You're right. It's the little hands.
Oh my god.
What I was gonna say before, if you heard me groan, it's because I started looking at the 2016 cards. You'll see in a second, Chad. It's bad. It's another vulture. I feel like all the vulture named guys are so ugly.
We're not to my favorite boy yet.
But what I wanted to say was, I think you can see from this initial like 2015 wave, Secrets of Eternity. Raid Raptor was originally designed as a deck that is very comfortable going second. Like, obviously, if you're going first, you can spam a bunch of guys and make... you can just put guys in defense mode and kind of a thing. But they have a lot of strong strategy going second. Overall, I want to say, I think they did some good stuff with Raid Raptors. Raid Raptors is an example of a deck you don't see a lot in Yu-Gi-Oh! Anymore. I feel like Raid Raptor is a deck that is truly comfortable going first or second. Like, the only thing it's missing to be ultra modern is, like, turn 0 plays. But, like... If you go first, spoilers, this deck has several towers in it. It has monsters that are unaffected, big bunguses, or otherwise indestructible.
I remember when I was first getting into Yu-Gi-Oh! Again, in like 2016, Raid Raptor is like one of the decks people would recommend to newer players, like the basic version of it.
Yeah,
because it is so like hard to if you're going for the basic lines and not the absolute bullshit Raid Raptor players would do.
Yeah, if you're not cheating
It's
out Kali Yuga
very-
or some other demented shit. Because there's even more fucked up shit, I think, than cheating out
I'll
Kali
never,
Yuga you
I
can do.
will I don't know, Omega. Cheating out Kali Yuga on your opponent's standby phase is pretty fucking.
Oh no, that's like a
I don't
war
know how
crime,
you beat
but like
that.
that's
I don't know
that's-
how you beat that.
there. I feel like there have to be more demented things that I can't even imagine that you can do. with
Probably
random
now,
magics.
but like back then, like
Yeah. This is Avenge Vulture, by the way.
Sorry, that laugh, if you heard me laughing, wasn't at what Daz was saying. It was looking at this
you saw this guy.
motherfucker right here.
This guy
Oh,
who has a
there-
dolphin tail.
I'm the
Omega,
seahorse.
the way this guy is posed and looking, I can totally picture him superimposed onto a cross from Fallout New Vegas.
Okay,
Degenerates like you belong at a cross.
It's purely because of the background, but this looks like CGI from like an early 2000s mecha cartoon.
Oh yeah, especially with that background, that one Windows Media Visualizer everybody had in their like special effects software. Yeah,
Like
no,
some like
totally.
Are you
Code
trying to
Lyoko, like Code Lyoko
Damn
type
it!
shit.
I was about to
I
say,
mean-
you tried to tell me this is some Code Lyoko looking ass.
Yes.
Also, to go back to our Digimon comparison, I mean, also think about Digivolution stock footage. Like,
Oh god.
this is just
Okay,
the
hold
tunnel
on.
of Digivolving. Like,
Hold on, I take offense to that. That's an insult to the Digivolution tunnel sequence.
No. This looks like season 2 Digivolving specifically, where I don't know where their budget went.
we're running out of money.
Fair
I
enough.
see. Yeah. But yeah. To cycle back
Also,
around to
yes,
what Dallas
I will
was saying.
throw shade at season 2.
To tell you, yeah, Raid Raptor seems like the kind of deck you can hand to a beginner because it is. If you go first, you just summon a bunch of guys and you make a defensive guy. If
Yeah.
you go second, you summon guys to be like, oh, that's some interesting board of guys you have right there. Anyway, I'm going to summon 9 gajillion guys, and I'm going to gain a lot of attack and attack you, I guess? Meh. Like, it's very flexible going first or second, which is an art that I feel like is one of those things that's much rarer. Like, that's one of the big talking points in Yu-Gi-Oh! Right now is that, like, going second is historically bad for most decks. Right now, Konami really seems to be trying to fix that by really upping their game with turn 0 play, which I gotta say is real. Chat, I don't know if I've spoken out against it. I probably have spoken for it, but I have first-hand experience. Turn 0 shit's really fun. I have Vanquish Soul Canine in Master Duel right now. That's very fun to have the flexibility to go, oh, well, it's your turn first, but you're activating 9 gajillion effects, so I'm just gonna summon Izuna, bin Lupus, summon Lupus, Xyz summon, make a guy. You know, like, or if you're playing the Vanquish Soul part of it, it's like, interesting argument. Holly Sue, I'm gonna steal one of your guys for a turn.
Okay, Omega,
The way
counterpoint.
Go
It
down.
will be fun. It will be fun until the turn 0 play, and this is coming from personal experience. Until the turn 0 play is, I turn 0 in Crystallized Caverns, 2 Lotus Petals, tap, sacrifice, channel, Fireball. All right, game 2.
Well, Dallas, shockingly, you probably don't know this because I know you don't keep up with Yu-Gi-Oh! News. But hypothetically, we exist in a universe now where the 0 turn kill is possible. They revealed a Synchro Trap card called, I think it might be Synchro Call Emergency or something. But it's a trap card that if your opponent controls a monster, you can activate from your hand to summon out Synchrons. If you do the line correctly, it ends on give your opponent Beals and have, what's the Synchro monster that does the same thing as Red Eyes Dark Flare? Black Feathered Dragon, Big Bungus, one of those guys. And because it's a trap card you can activate from your hand on turn 1, you can hypothetically 0 turn kill your opponent on their turn. Now, mind you, your opponent has to have 0 interaction on their first turn for you to do this.
Yep.
It requires multiple synchro summons, and for you to
so
like
realistically,
synchro away
that's
Mind
not
Castle
gonna
and to give your way a guy. Yeah, no, it's not likely to happen, but it is a combo line that now exists. So like, the thing you're talking about kind of already exists. Like you can
imagine if that combo line was uninteractable.
Yeah, that at least I think Yu-Gi-Oh won't get to, hopefully.
Thank
Or if they
God.
will, it will get banned. But like, there is you're right that there's always a risk that like we are straight up in the 0 turn kill like
Look,
potential.
I know. I play this because I've played I know this because I've played Vintage.
Yeah. That was the example you gave was Magic, of course. Like I
Yeah,
understand
no,
what you.
that is the literal one of the Vintage decks is Channel Fireball.
Anyway, we've had it on screen. A Range Vulture is a fucking nothing card. It's another 1700 attacker, which is nice, but it has 100 defense. It's a level 4. If you take damage, you can special summon this card from your hand, and you can't special summon for the rest of this turn except Raid Raptors. Again, a cute, like, toolbox card. Already a little risky when it came out in 2016. Like, effect damage is not that common, and summoning a 1700 guy in the middle of the battle phase is, like... okay, if you're desperate, but there are better blockers. You could play Battle Fader, right?
This guy, I'm not sure if they're funnels, but what look like the little pointy bits or antennas. They look like antennas to me. I just picture you just, oh, sorry, gripping this guy's head and neck and moving it to get a better signal. Because that's this guy.
Yeah, he does look
so
like a TV
stupid.
antenna. He's a weird guy, and thank God he's not good. You don't need to play him.
Yeah, no, he's bad.
Gang.
Please save us from this nightmare.
Gang, you're gonna have fun with the next
time
one.
for my favorite one? It's time for my favorite boy. Or back
This
to the
is
Laniuses?
Raid Raptor. No, this is Raid Raptor
no.
Booster Strix.
Owl.
Rocket prepared owl.
The Owl of Judgment.
The owl is approaching your location. I mean, I can't be mad. This card does what it says.
That's what it says on the tin.
Yeah, it's Booster Strix, and we talked about this before. Strix is a family of owls, so it's a rocket propelled owl. Got it.
Yep.
Yep.
He's very silly.
He's very happy.
One of the things I will agree with Dallas. He's silly. I like him because of it.
Oh yeah, no, this is peak
Very
like
cute, yeah.
No unnecessary details or tiny arms.
Okay, this is gonna be a very specific example. This looks like one of those things you would see in like a TV show about like talking mice, where they would use this to like intimidate a villain by thinking there's like an owl there. This is like the fake owl they would make.
Yeah, I can see it.
All right, I have to show this. Sate in our private chat has showed a sidelong look at this guy in the anime, and I have to show you what this guy looks like as a side-scroller villain.
He has landing gear talons.
Like this,
His
this,
thing opens
this
up and they
is
come
a
out.
side-scroller enemy. Like this is a guy who appears on your screen, rocket boost, and you have to get the fuck out of the way before he crashes into you. Like,
Boost.
look at him. It's great. So, this is
Okay,
another card
I
that
will say,
unfortunately is like.
oh.
I was just gonna say, it's no longer great anymore. It's another utility card that I like the concept of, but is also like so outmoded. Booster Strix is a level 4, 100 attack, 1700 defense. When a Raid Raptor you control is targeted by an attack by an opponent's monster, you can banish this card from your hand, destroy the attacking monster. Funny, not as funny as a Kalut. So like, it's okay.
I will say, on the positive side, I do like that this card, this archetype is still well represented within the deck. Like, the Strixes are still here.
Yeah.
We will see more of them. They will not go away.
Yeah, no.
owls do have an unfortunate advantage because, and this is completely my bias peeking through, I just think owls are like a top tier cute bird. Like, it's hard to fuck up an owl, I feel like.
Well, speaking of them, here's our next one, our next Strix. This is Raid Raptor Last Strix. From Wing Raiders, 2016.
Well, enough, not going to be the last Strix.
No,
There'll be more.
Funnily enough, there will be more. This guy looks like a tokusatsu mascot. Like, he's all bright primary colors. He's got his cool sunglasses on.
He's not bad, but I will say, I think this card loses points for looking not like an owl.
No, it kind of looks like a horned owl.
Oh my god, guys.
It's not as good as the last guy. Good. Luff.
It's the cooler older brother of the fucking weird bird machine from Power Rangers Time Force.
Oh
yes.
my god.
Yes. No, like he's got his cool sunglasses on. He's in, like I said, all primary colors. Like this is a Sentai mascot. Last Strix is funny. Last Strix is a level 1 Dark Winged Beast with 100 attack and 100 defense. If a Raid Raptor monster you control battles while you have any spell trap cards on your field or in your graveyard, during damage calc, special summon this card from your hand, gain 100 LP for each spell trap card you control and in your graveyard. So it's a life gain trick. Second effect, you can tribute this card. Your opponent takes no battle damage this turn, but you can also special summon a Raid Raptor Exceeds monster from your extra deck in defense position, but its effects are negated. Return to the extra deck during the end phase. You can use this effect of Last Strix once per turn. So yeah, no, if you just summon this guy, you can just cheat out any Raid Raptor extra deck guy, and then could hypothetically rank up over it.
Yep. Okay, you beat me to it. I was about to say that. Yeah.
Like I think this is another one that doesn't make the lists anymore, but this was another, like, a valid turn 1 card, was just start cheating out guys.
Yeah. I can see it.
He goo.
So I think this one was in the... Okay. This one was in the manga, which might be why it's weird. But we're going to look at a guy whose, like, subtype is, like, never ever referenced again. This is Raid Raptor Napalm Dragonius. Now, chat, you may notice, Dragonius is not a bird species. Correct. And obviously, this is clearly a Raid Raptor because he's got a weird helmet on with little beady eyes, and he's got, exhaust port wings. But he's also a fire-breathing snake. A feathered serpent, if you will. But yeah, this one was in the manga, which is why I think it's weird. But yeah, Napalm Dragonius.
I don't love this card.
Yeah, I don't love it or hate it. It's just weird. It doesn't really fit in with the other Raid Raptors.
No. There's a reason this card was in the manga only.
Anyway, Napalm Dragonius is a weird one. This is another card that you almost assuredly cut, like, a couple of years in. It was in one of the Dragons of Legend set because it was, like, a manga card. It's a level 4, 1k. Once per turn, inflict 600 damage to your opponent. You can't activate monster effects this turn except Raid Raptors. So, a soft once on a 600 burn that prevents you from doing other dumb burn FTK shit. When this card's destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, special summon a Raid Raptor from your deck, but its effects are negated. A lot of your Raid Raptors do have fat booties, so, like, it's not the worst card in the world. It's just so outmoded by the direction the deck has gone. Like, you do not need extra level 4s in Raid Raptors this bad.
So, I just had a thought, which is, did they look at the design of Cyber Dragon and just say, we need to Raid Raptorify it? Because that's what this feels like.
I mean, maybe.
Maybe.
That's
I was getting more. I was getting more Kotal, but that's because I'm on another Aztec pick.
No.
Anyway,
really?
this is the guy who's, like, so far away from his namesake, but it is him. This is Raid Raptor Painlanius.
I will cause you pain.
Painlanius.
Now we're getting
I'm
into
in
the
pain.
creepy shit.
My eyes all look in different directions.
I see your pain.
No, I did mention before Lanius, which is again the to recap my jokes from earlier. If you're just arriving here, which includes both of my current co-hosts, Lanius is the family name for shrikes, the little birds which throw prey against spiked objects. It is also literally the Latin word for butcher. In case you were wondering if Fallout New Vegas was subtle.
No.
Yeah.
New Vegas is not subtle.
Correct.
I don't think any Fallout game is subtle.
And yet somehow people still fuck it up.
Well,
Look,
I mean, you know, the
let's-
Legion's not all bad. The roads are safe for travel. Fuck you,
let's not get
bootlegger.
into this.
I'm gonna light you on fire and send you into the canyon. The burned man walks. Anyway, hey chat, to take back to remind everybody of my marathon 2026 jokes. I would like to remind everybody that I took the little personality quiz they gave before the beta, and I got Mida, the Martian Liberation Terrorist faction, who, in order to unlock their faction EXP, you literally have to break windows. I am not joking. Their unlock quest in the game is break 20 windows and kill 10 UESC guys and UESC robots.
I feel like I would probably get that faction too.
Yeah, no, like
Aren't those
that's
the guys who technically started up the things that caused Marathon 1? from
yeah,
memory?
kind of like they were probably gonna do a terrorism on the Marathon colony ship, but then the 4 invaded. The battle roids and the weapon stockpiles in the closets. We'll see what the new game does with that, because like I didn't think I would after genuinely the beta's been over for like a couple days, and I'm like, man, I miss Marathon.
I'll
fun.
wait for Mandalore's eventual, hopefully, video on it, so I can connect.
Oh,
the
I mean,
dots.
they've already had an ARG, so yeah, he could probably unpack all of it, and I'm sure he can find some friends to run the shit. But yeah, anyway, Pain Lanius is another level 1. This is a trick they do with a couple of guys. But the fun fact is the level 1 guys get way better as time goes on because, spoilers, there's a fucking Link 2 in this deck. They're also really good.
Also,
with Beast
this
Links.
card is still played. Like Pain Lanius is still in the deck.
Well, yeah.
This card
Yeah.
is bonkers.
I think
Well,
Omega was setting up that.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. The level 1s have tech options, even if you think they're bad because they don't have levels. You can work it out. But Pain Lanius also it has another cheating effect. It's a level 1 with 100/100, but it can't be used as exceed material except for a winged beast. But that's still pretty generic. You can target a Raid Raptor you control that has a level. You take damage equal to its attack or defense, whichever is lower, but your choice if tied. If you do, special summon this card from your hand. This card's level becomes the current level of that targeted monster. You can only use this effect once per turn. So, so long as you don't mind taking a little hit to your dome, Pain Lanius is a great extender, which magically becomes whatever level you need. Mostly 4, but again, great free extension.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the pain part makes sense.
Yes.
But yeah, no, this is another
I
card
like
like I said,
to-
you think it goes
so-
one way, but no, it's really
Not to be too gross, but I'm going to use my Animal Planet knowledge here. You know what bird I think this is based off of?
Well, I mean, it's actually a Shrike, because I mentioned that. That's what they're...
Well, no, but specifically.
Oh, you
Like,
think a
I
specific
think I can get
species?
specific. Yes. So the species this gives, especially because of how the beak looks, is, oh my god, I wish I could remember what they are. But vampire finch. There we go.
Oh, yeah. No, I think those are...
Yeah, where they will go up to bigger animals and hollow out and drink their blood.
Yippee!
Yeah, I could see that. I
Look,
mean, I will say, like I
birds
said...
are evil. Like, if you watch enough
well, I
Animal
mean, yeah, no,
Planet
I actually
documentaries,
talked about this. Like, the
birds
actual...
are like evil.
Shrikes, aka Shrike, is not just a cool name. The Shrikes or Sparrowhawks are like, they're tiny little birds. They look like songbirds, but they are birds of prey. They grab prey, which can include smaller birds, and throw them onto spikes. And I mentioned this in the intro. They have adapted to human conditions. They will throw birds, and other prey animals onto barbed wire. and then use their hooked beaks to shear off little bits of flesh to eat. So like no, birds are dinosaurs. In case you forgot.
Like, no, sorry.
No, I'm pulling up our next guy. Speaking of fucking shmups, this is Tribute Lanius. This is just a fucking Gradius. Yeah, no, he's got fucking fin funnel options. Gradius. This is literally a Gradius. Yeah. Which, of course, Konami can get away with because they make Gradius.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. Tribute Lanius is another, I think, one of the all-time greats.
Yeah, no, he's still at 3 in the deck.
I remember hearing the name Tribute Lanius a lot, so yeah. I just never seen him blown up like this. I didn't realize.
No, honestly, I think he's pretty sick. Like, he's goofy, but in like a cool way.
He's a member of the 3 Lanius that are still like the core of the deck. I personally think he's the worst of the 3, but he's still very good.
I think he still does something that's still like interesting into the deck because it's a slot that does not necessarily, at least so far.
He's the worst of the 3 of. Yeah. He's the worst of an auto 3 of. So that's not like.
But so far we have not seen any real big like must-have normal summons. Like your starter. Yeah. Like which one was the card that let you summon from hand? Was that Vanishing?
No, he is generally one. Yeah, he is generally one of your starters. I would say he's probably your best starter.
So Tribute Lanius is a level 4 Darkwinged Beast, 1800 attack. So best stats so far in terms of attack. During your main phase, if this card was normal or special this turn, send 1 Raid Raptor from your deck to the graveyard. Just Foolish Burial. During main phase 2, if this card destroyed an opponent's monster by battle this turn, add a rank up magic quick play spell from your deck to your hand. You can't special summon the rest of the turns. Raid Raptors, you can use each effect once per turn. So obviously his second effect is like...
The second effect is very not
good anymore. It's a little too slow. Like obviously it still can work as like a... There are times when your plays are going to be stopped, and I will always I'll always tell people, do be careful about battle tricks. Like, I understand that my deep-seated PTSD about getting mirror forced and magic cylinders as a kid is like not most people's experience with Yu-Gi-Oh, but also people forget that tech. Side more mirror forces in. Like, so many people bitched and moaned about fucking Tenpai, and I'm just like, just play Drowning, dumbass.
I have been bungled by fucking magic cylinders once or twice. It happens.
It's still a pretty common, like on Master Duel Ladder, you'll randomly run into a guy who's just got some magic cylinders in there, and it's like, it's because it's really annoying. But like, you might have a messy battle phase, and Tribute Lanius can, in main phase 2, like do some clear up and setup, So that's not the worst.
Well, I mean, I can understand why with magic cylinders, because you come across people who just go, so I've got game, but I could have more attack.
Yeah, they will overextend or fuck up and stuff like that. But so like Tribute Lanius' second effect is like situational but still useful. Like I said, there are times when you sometimes just have to force out the battle phase, and hypothetically you could use that to set up for future plays. But the initial effect of just being like, this is one of your probably big normal summons where you just, or not even, because you can also special summon him, but just, you get Tribute Lanius on the board, that gives you a guy, so you can start summoning some other Raid Raptors, and you Foolish Burial. That's just good.
Yeah. No, he's probably, like I said, he's probably your best normal summon, just because the other 2 big guys special summon themselves, so you don't really need to.
Oh my god, sorry. This guy was cool, and then I looked closer.
Oh, is this my guy? Is this my boy?
Re-entering the Xyz dimension.
Oh no, it's not.
First up, Raid Raptor, Blade Burner Falcon.
What?
Oh, this guy's silly.
This one was, this is just Blade Burner Falcon in the OCG, so he's got blades and he's burning. He's got a burning blade.
What?
This blade of mine is burning red.
I'm trying to understand this card.
What? It's a bird clenching a sword in its boobs. I don't know how you don't understand this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, it's stupid, but it's very straightforward.
So when you swing it, you just hear the bird go.
Yeah, probably.
I
mean, also, the bird, like... Oh, no. This is definitely a drive-by situation.
Yeah. Or he just runs into someone with it.
Yeah.
Wait a second, is this just that scene from Harry Potter 2? It's gonna come by, drop the sword, and then damn
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Yeah, this is just
so,
box.
Blade Burner, I think, is a
done.
card you probably don't play anymore, but could.
No.
Like it's not bad. It's just you have so many extra deck monsters to pick from. This is definitely not your optimal pick.
It's
Blade
not
Burner
bad, but it is also not good.
Yeah, Blade Burner is a Dark Winged Beast with rank 4, 1,000. It's 2 level 4 Winged Beasts, so you need 2 mats to make it. If this card is Xyz summoned and your opponent's life points are at least 3,000 higher than yours, you can make this card gain 3,000 attack, which does make it 4k, by the way. When this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you can attach any number of materials from this card, destroy exactly that number of monsters your opponent controls. So it has purpose. It's just with like a lot of other, like, again, very anime-ass, like, oh, this card only works if you're 3k behind. But like with cards like Painlanius, that's not the hardest to set up, you know, to burn yourself out to get some stuff there. But it's definitely a case of, like, there are way better rank 4s you can make in this deck now. And honestly, all I've learned about this card art is just there's a manga panel. This is another manga one. There's a manga panel of this, which is just, like, it's just this shot, except we've edited Shun, a.k.a. Shea Obsidian, out of it. So he's not writing on its back. Anyway, you'll... I don't know. I can't answer that question. Only you can prevent forest fires. But we're about to probably talk about one of the guys of all time. Other than Blade Burner, the 3 big extra deck guys who came out in 2016 are, like, truly iconic. Starting with, well, again, one of the guys that you still play to this day. It's Forstrix.
This motherfucker right here.
This is the boy.
The guy. Truly one of the guys of all time. First of all, definitely an owl-looking guy. This guy looks like, what was his face? Last Strix's, like, grandpa.
This guy is 2 days from retirement.
Yeah.
And that was 7 days ago.
Just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in.
I love the... I know it's a weird detail, but just the weird part of the owl, like, part of it where it looks like it's got eyes, but that's not its actual eyes.
Yeah, they're kind of recessed. No, he's a cool guy. I like him. Forstrix is, like, again, one of... Not even the most Raid Raptors of all time, the most Winged Beasts of all time. Forstrix is a dark rank 4 Winged Beast, 100 attack, 2,000 defense. You often make him defense position. He is completely generic. Any 2 level 4 monsters will make him. So, freest card in the universe. Gains 500 attack and defense for each Winged Beast you control except this card. So, with the EMZ, you know, at most 2,500, but still, like, not nothing. Once per turn, detach 1 material from this card. Add a level 4 Dark Winged Beast from your deck to your hand. Any level 4 Dark Winged Beast. Hey, remember how we said you play Simorg in this deck?
Yeah.
No, this guy's the most, like... It's a little more specific than, like, you know, King of the Feral Imps type shit, but, like... Forstrix is iconic. Any 2 guys, detach 1, search any Raid Raptor you need, or any of the Dark Simorg line, or any other Dark Winged Beast that matters. Like, I'm gonna go to the tips page and just see, I bet, how many funny guys it lists. Let's see. Oh, well, like, half the good Black Wings. Ghostbird of Bewitchment, I'm pretty sure that did something. Oh, hey, Simorg of Perfection. Transonic Bird, if you wanted a ritual branch. Tri-Brigade Mercurier, if you wanted to do a Tri-Brigade line, which I'm pretty sure you could do in this. And then, yeah, all of the cool raid rap. Like, again, such a crazy free card.
How dare you mention my trigger word?
Also, I'm just gonna show this guy just because I can. You can also search this guy with 4 Strix Battlestorm. You don't want to do that, but it's funny. But, yeah, you also got some other big, like, proper big fucking guys in this. Starting with, I think, in the anime, one of the biggest fucking guys. Oh, no, he's only an 8, so no, he's pretty medium. Anyway, this is Raid Raptor, Neo Bahamut, sorry, Satellite Cannon Falcon. Who is actually, once again, the Raid Raptors start to become Ace Combat bosses. This is a literal satellite cannon. Like, when this guy gets summoned to the anime, he, like, blots out the sun from low orbit.
Yeah. He is,
He's big.
He's a big boy.
I mean, I like the color scheme. I like the idea. It's a little goofy, but also, he's a satellite cannon that's also a bird, so, like... What a time. Anyway, you may or may not know how this guy works, but if you don't, a Satellite Cannon Falcon is a rank 8 winged beast, 3k attack, 2000 defense. Now, technically, this is semi-generic. It just requires any 2 level 8 winged beasts. I don't think there are a lot of level 8 winged beasts to make this naturally. But if this card is success summoned using a Raid Raptor as material, destroy all spell and traps your opponent controls. Your spells and traps, they're dead. Your opponent can't activate cards or effects in response to this effect's activation, so fuck you, your spell and traps are gone, and you can't activate them.
Yeah.
And then,
Love
quick
this
effect.
guy.
Oh, I mean, especially playing Pendulum, like it's an anti-Pendulum trick. Because even back in the day, Pendulum scales are still spell and trap cards. They're just in the Pendulum zones. But also, quick effect, detach 1 from this card. Target a face-up monster your opponent controls. It loses 800 attack for each Raid Raptor in your graveyard. And once again, quick effect. Not a once per turn either.
No.
Honestly, neither of these are once per turns.
Nope.
So that if you had the extra deck space to play multiple Satellite Cannon Falcon, that could actually come up. I don't think you can reasonably do that, but it's very funny. And you're like, Omega, how would you exceed summon this card multiple times? Rank up magic, baby.
Yeah. He's
And of course-
unfortunately.
I think I'm not familiar with literally every rank up magic. I think you might still play a satellite cannon as an 8 as like part of your bridging strategy.
You do. I had to fight this guy.
You
Multiple
fight a
times.
single one.
Yeah, he's not the most important piece of tech, but just being a Feather Duster your opponent can't respond to in the middle of your combo, plus that quick effect, very funny. But hey, we also have, it's him, the original Towers. They have a bigger version of this bird, but it's the big one. This was also the year that Raid Raptor Ultimate Falcon, yes, came out. And he does look ultimate. Like, we've left the derp zone and, like, nah, this guy's pretty
This
cool
is
looking.
of all.
This is just a big, magnificent bird. Like this is a mobile armor, right? Like, this is an end game of a season of Gundam. Actually, hell, wasn't the fucking mobile armor in Iron-Blooded Orphans kind of bird-shaped?
Kinda. I don't like to think about the end of Iron
It's
Blooded
acquired the golden armor from Saint Seiya.
Makes me sad.
Well,
If you told me this was also
good.
If you told me this was also like a Samoa card, I'd believe it.
Yeah, kind of. He's shiny, which is like perfect. What I was gonna say to Dallas was that yes, the ending of Iron Blooded Orphans is sad, but at least Eok died.
Oh yeah, fuck that guy.
Thank God. We were worried right up until the ending he was gonna make it out okay, and he got crushed. Thank goodness.
I'm guessing that's the antagonist.
Well, one of them, but he.
Yeah, it's a Gundam series. There's like 5.
Okay, my bad.
I still recommend everybody should watch Iron Blooded Orphans, but that's.
I recommend every Gundam show, honestly, except for why is my brain blanking?
Which one?
Seed?
Which one?
No, not Seed. Seed's well,
Seed
I
Destiny.
hate Seed, but Seed, yeah, Seed Destiny. Seed Destiny's a piece of shit.
Seed,
it was
I
literally
think
only,
that is the general opinion.
and
Seed
was
is
literally
okay.
only Seed. I hate Seed. I think it's bad, but enough people like it that I'm not gonna be like, don't watch it.
It's like I said. I from what I hear, it's okay. It is watchable. Seed Destiny is like. Duh.
Well, Seed
It has
Destiny
all the-
is literally made because the creator's wife wanted him to make another series with that character as the main character.
I mean, yeah, kinda, but also it's worse than that because it's got the classic Sunrise production problems where like they started out clearly doing one way and then like 10 or 12 episodes in they're like, fuck it, I guess the first protagonists are back. Who cares?
It's so bad.
No, like that's I think a pretty universal take.
Yeah. Watch G Gundam instead. G Gundam is peak.
Yeah.
Also, to that one person in chat, yes, I can't unsee it now. It looks like Ninjask if I look at the red orbs as eyes.
Oh my god, it does.
You could say that.
No, it's not Ninjask, it's Shedinja.
Shedinja's the... What?
Shedinja's the dead one,
Yes.
but it's gold.
Have you not seen what Ninjask's head looks like with its eyes?
No, I can see Ninjask's head, but it has Shedinja's body.
Okay.
Anyway, Raid Raptor Ultimate Falcon is a rank 10 Darkwing Beast, 3500 attack, 2k defense, 3 level 10 wing beast monsters. And this is indeed the big towers, just straight up unaffected by other cards' effects. Fuck you. You can attach one material from this card.
Actually...
Good?
Oh god. No, go ahead.
Okay, I'll finish the effect. You can detach one material from this card. For the rest of this turn, all monsters your opponent controls lose 1,000 attack, and your opponent can't activate cards or effects. So it's, a cold wave. If this card's a Raid Raptor monster's material, it gains this effect. Once per turn during the end phase, you can make all monster your opponent controls lose 1,000 attack, and if your opponent controls no face-up monsters, inflict 1,000 damage to your opponent.
This card is funny, but I don't think it's good enough anymore.
Well, that's why they gave them a bigger one. There are bigger versions. In 2016,
Falcon.
a towers that is just like your goal is just to make a fucking 3,500 guy and sit on him. Like, obviously you can punch out your opponent slowly, but like the primary effect of this is just you detach materials. Presumably you have a lot of them because you've been ranking up, right? You detach materials and just your opponent gets fucking cold waved out of their turn. All their monsters lose 1,000 attack. You punch them using this or your other Raid Raptors, and if your opponent has no monsters left, they take 1,000. Like, they're just slowly gonna die while they try and figure out how to
Don't get me wrong,
guy.
I don't think this card is bad. I just think of the big boss monsters, it is the current weakest.
Well, like I said, that's why this one's 10, and I'm pretty sure there's there's definitely a 13. I think they also did like a 12. Like we slowly count up the numbers. Like a rank 10 was pretty cool back in the day. Okay, it's 12. Yeah.
But that one's also kind of bad.
Sorry, this one's not painful. It's funny. You'll see him. Hey, remember we said we're not done with Strixes?
Oh yeah.
We move on to the lingering support. This is Rudder Strix.
Oh, Rudder Strix. Oh,
yeah.
God, I didn't even know this card existed.
Yeah, no. Brave Strix is he's a pretty recent guy. This is Rudder Strix. He's from 2017.
Okay. I mean, you tried, I guess.
Remember how we were talking about these guys like they're a series of like toys or action figures? This is definitely like this guy's supposed to fly.
This is a Happy Meal toy.
This guy's supposed to glide, or he's like a bath toy that floats.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, fuck, I've been laughing. Oh, fuck.
I mean, he's very laughable. He's very funny.
He's very stupid.
Oh, no, my camera cut out. I was laughing the entire time I looked at this guy.
Oh, no, we heard.
Oh, no, yeah, we heard part of it, yeah.
Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah, no, this card is dumb.
Now, the funny thing is that this guy is kind of a better version of previous guys, but those guys were, again, weird, like, tech options, so I don't think Rudder Strix saw a lot of play. Level 4, Darkwing Beast. 0 attack, 600 defense. If this card's special summoned from the hand by a Raid Raptor card effect, or normal summoned, inflict 600 damage. Again, there's kind of a burn sub-theme in this deck that was never really the point. It was usually, like, go for a big OTK blowout, or make a towers and tell your opponent, get real, nerd. But it's very funny. This guy is like a burn-on summon. When an opponent's monster declares an attack that targets this card, special summon 2 Raid Raptors from your hand. If you do, monster your opponent controls can't target those monsters for attacks this turn. So this is a better version of... what was the guy that blocked attacks? Was that Booster Strix? No, I don't think that was. There was one of the guys that summons from hand to when you attack target, right? That might have been one of the vultures. This is better. This is a card that, like, you special summon out, do 600. If your opponent attacks over him, or tries to attack over him, you just summon 2 guys that can't be attacked. That said, your opponent will simply not attack him. This is the problem with card effects that are like that. To be good, this probably needed to be a hand trap type effect, a battle fader type thing, where, like, you reveal it in hand. Your opponent's just never going to attack this guy on the board. But it's a good effect to summon 2 guys from your hand that can't be attacked. It's just, like I said, not going anywhere. Anyway, let's talk about some more big fucking assholes. Oh my god. Talking about either... I think they get more ace comedy as they go on. A lot of these earlier guys are very Gundam. Next... Raid Raptor, Final Fortress Falcon.
Oh god, this thing.
What? That's just a Gundam.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is just a Gundam.
That's just a Raid Raptor piloting a bigger Raid Raptor.
Yeah, no, like this is literally a Gundam end boss. Alternatively, it's a weapon from Final Fantasy VII, all of which are based on Gundam bosses.
Yeah.
It just gives me vibes of Merrick on top of Ra.
Yeah, kind of, because it's a little gold guy, but also, like I said, it's just a Gundam boss. Like, it's got huge guns, it's got giant boosters, huge feet that don't do anything.
I can hear the Xeon pilot, like, laughing from the cockpit.
Oh, hey, Big Zam.
Oh, hey, Ruby Weapon.
Yeah, kind of. Not literally Ruby Weapon, because he's got It's funny, this guy's red, but this is actually the body shape that Emerald Weapon has in the original
Yeah, this
7.
is Emerald Weapon.
Ruby Weapon has
Yeah.
little noodle arms.
I know.
We could call this one Garnet Weapon because he's kind of like that color. Anyway, what I do want to say is very funny is that because there've been more of these, this is no longer the final one. Like, when this came out, it was kind of the Final Fortress Falcon, but it's not anymore. Final Fortress Falcon is a rank 12 Winged Beast Dark Exceeds, 3,800 attack, 2,800 defense. 3 level 12 monsters, so again, you could technically make this naturally, you're just not going to do that. If this card has a Raid Raptor Exceeds monster as material, it's unaffected by other cards' effects, so it's a Towers sometime. Once per turn, you can attach one material from this card, return all your banished Raid Raptors to the graveyard. Up to twice per turn when this attacking card destroys a monster by battle, you can banish a Raid Raptor from your graveyard. This card can attack again in a row. This one feels like a little better than Ultimate. It does not modulate your opponent's attack points, but also it's fucking 3,800, so you don't need to do that. It's just that this card basically lets you recycle your banished guys, and you have a few banish effects. And, so long as your opponent has monsters to attack, you get to attack 3 times per turn with a 3,800 attacker. That could be pretty good. Like, it's a big guy that attacks a lot. It's kind of nothing these days, but like I said, I think that it is, like, technically this is a fight, you know, what we call, you know, the Final Fortress, like, what was kind of the final boss for a while in the deck. Sorry, I did not realize what exactly was... Wow, okay. You can't tell because of the holographic printing of this next guy, but our next one is funny.
Oh, is this the big one?
No. This is a retrain of an earlier guy. I was just shocked at what's actually going on in this card art. So, this is Revolution Falcon Air Raid. So they retrained Revolution Falcon, because the original Revolution Falcon is just kind of okay. He's literally doing an air raid. This card is not censored.
Bomb
He's
the
dropping
children!
bombs. Out of his
Where are
wings,
they
look at
coming
him.
from now?
Look at this
Oh,
hexes in his
Raid
wings.
Raptor.
He's got little tubes.
Yeah. Raid Raptor, bomb the children!
This one is like... Considering how derpy these guys are, I'm shocked this one is so serious because, like, it is. Like, this is a really, like, metal and a little dark image of just dumping bombs onto the ground, huge plumes of smoke behind him. He's fucking backlit on the clouds.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
This is Gundam coded. This is the
Yes.
fucking origin story for your main character.
Yeah, no. But this is the retrain they did. This one was a little weird because, like, technically this was out for, like, years in Japan before it came out. It, like, was imported in Rise of the Duelist, so it's, like, technically a 2017 card. But it was released in 2020 when they did Rise of the Duelist, where they did a lot of Raid Raptor support. This is another Darkwing Beast rank 3, 2,000 attack, 3,000 defense. Like I said, it's just a retrain of Rev Falcon. 3 level 6 winged beasts. You can also Xyz summon this card by discarding 1 rank up magic spell and using a rank 5 or lower Raid Raptor Xyz you control as material. Transfer its materials to this card. Great. Good work. If this card is Xyz summoned, target 1 monster your opponent controls, destroy it. If it was face up, deal damage to your opponent equal to the attack it had on the field. If this card in your possession is destroyed by opponent's card effect and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon 1 Raid Raptor Revolution Falcon from your extra deck if you do attach this card to it as material. Good card.
Yeah. The decent card.
He floats for free. You can rank up without actually using your rank up magic, which you can put it in the graveyard, will let you do stuff with that. You know, like make it a valid target for things. And, no, that's a good card. Good retrain. And like I said, again, very Gundam coded. I am, like, super shocked that guy is, like, so hardcore. Compared to how goofy how goofy the original Revolution Falcon is, and how goofy our next one is. This is Raid Raptor Strange Falcon. And boy, is he strange.
Strange Falcon. So,
the original OCG name for this was Étranger Falcon, which means like foreign in French. I would have called it Foreign Falcon in English, so it's alliterative.
Yeah.
But
is this just one of the fucking tapus from Pokemon?
I mean, maybe.
Yeah,
This color scheme is weird. I do not think I like this color scheme. Also, his neck is super fucked up. Like,
I really like this color scheme for like something else.
yeah, no, like I think it's weird because it doesn't feel like it fits him.
Ah,
No.
yes. My favorite Frieza form.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
But also, sorry, I didn't say much during the last guy because I was just taken out of it. It also is weird that out of all the other Raid Raptors we've seen so far, he had an actual background where everyone has got some weird dimension shit behind
Yeah,
him.
they're just kind of like in the void.
Yeah.
Like this guy, who has Explosion or Nebula behind him.
I think it's an
Delicious
explosion.
space.
Raid Raptor from a different dimension. So yeah, Foreign Falcon works.
Well, I mean,
compared to the others we've seen, just it's weird. Foreign, you could say.
Yeah.
To the design philosophy of the other Falcons.
Stranger
Raptors.
Falcon. Anyway, Raid Raptor Stranger Falcon is a rank 5 winged beast. 2K, arguably the better of your rank 5s. First of all, any 2 level 5 monsters. So if you did level modulate your 4s, you could make him naturally. But also, if this card is an monster as Xyz material, it gains this effect. Once per turn, you can attach one Xyz material from this card. Target a monster opponent controls destroyed. If you do, inflict damage equal to its original attack. Again, there's a lot of popping for burn damage in this deck. If this card in your possession is destroyed by your opponent's card, battle or card effect, and sent to the graveyard, target a Raid Raptor Ixie in your graveyard, except Stranger Falcon. Special summon it if you do attach this card as material. This is probably your best rank 5. I don't know if you have enough extra deck space to actually play it. But
I've seen it run.
if you
I've
did,
seen
you
it
could
run.
play it. Because, like, it's not a bad card. You just, you rank up magic from a 4 into this guy. It gives you another pop. And, like, if your opponent gets rid of it, it just floats into one of your guys.
I will say, it is not the only rank 5 I've seen run modern Raid Raptor decks.
Yeah, I think they have, like, one more later.
They do.
But our next one is another iconic one. I mentioned it before, but these guys did get a Link monster. Wow, okay.
Thanks.
This is another guy I haven't seen up close. I don't hate him. It's just so funny. So this is Raid Raptor Wise Strix. This looks like the mid-season upgrade of, like, Last Strix combined with Force Strix.
Yeah. Like you mentioned, the Last Strix being a Tokusatsu mascot. This is the Tokusatsu mascot I want.
I mean, he's like, I can see him. He's fucking flapping, and like the little screens are popping up, and he's like, "Oh no, the enemy, Padi, is too strong. You must transform." Oh my god, that
Yeah, but
monster's
unlike
gonna
the
grow.
other
You gotta
one-
summon the Zords.
Yeah, but unlike the other one, he's not like a comic relief character.
What, Dallas? You don't like? Aye.
No.
I caused some people some psychic damage
How
with that
could
one.
you diss Alpha like that?
Because, and this is, I don't know if I've ever admitted this on stream. I fucking hate Power Rangers. Specifically Power Rangers, I should say.
Mighty Morphin.
Well, no, just the English versions of it. I love Tokusatsu. It just, I don't know why I hate like every English one they've done.
You just don't like things touched by Haim Saban's fucking grubby hands.
I don't know if it's that specific, but like, I just think a lot of the dubbing was
Do you
bad.
want to talk about Masked Rider?
No,
Go.
no, I don't.
Anyway,
You know what? I'm good.
so this is a loop back around. We talked earlier when Axe was here before Dallas got on about kind of how the Link 2 effect works, and how while both of the archetypes we could have talked about, because I literally built a list for both Raid Raptors and Predaplant today. Like, I built my notes just in case. The Link 2s are important in both of these decks. The difference between the requirements on Verte Anaconda and the requirements on Wise Strix are crazy. Once again, Verte Anaconda is any 2 effect monsters. Wise Strix is a Link 2 that specifically says 2 Darkwing Beast monsters. Konami, where the fuck was this energy? This was originally printed in Link Vrains Pack 2, so, like, you knew what you were doing. Why is not every single dumbass Legacy support Linked 2 built this way?
Because if it's only Predaplant monsters, how are you going to use Yuri's Zark monsters in making it?
Make it 2 dark monsters. Make it 2 dark plant monsters. Make it 2 plant monsters.
I don't think 2 dark would have. Well, the plant would have also not worked.
Two dark would still probably be too generic.
I don't think that would have fixed it.
I mean, genuinely, I don't know for sure, but I really hope Master Duel finally bites the fucking bullet and bans Verte. Because, by the way, Verte is still legal in Master Duel, which fucking sucks because Dark Magician has got some of their new shit, like what's his face? The Link one, the fusion that's a Link one. Which sucks because you can free summon any guy and just make Verte, bin REF, make Dragoon, like, you don't even need Verte, but it means that, like, they can still go to back up Verte because they're playing Dragoon. And Chad, did you know Dragoon's negate is a soft once per turn? Did you know that, chat? I'd forgotten this because Dragoon hasn't been a good card for years, but unfortunately the Dark Magician stuff is, like, twofold in structure decks. So, like, it's a really easy play, and Verte's an ancient card, and they should fucking kill him in Master Duel finally, because Verte is actually an awful card, and I hate it. I hate him so much.
I don't disagree.
No, but compared to, like I said, like how they did Wise Strix is crazy. Link 2 Darkwing Beast, by the way. Good.
How long did it take for Max Duel to do anything about Maxi? Like, it's not... I don't have any.
I mean, Maxi is like... They're Master Duel is working on Maxi, but they're kind of following lockstep with the OCG. The OCG is Maxi at 1, and then I think, like, a couple of months later, the Master Duel finally went from 2 to 1. So presumably when the OCG goes to 0 Maxi, which it seems like they're gonna do, Master Duel 1 or 2 months later will go to, 30 to 60 days later will go to Maxi to 1, which still seems like forever, but it's weird. Like, some cards it took them a while to hit, and some cards they've never hit. Sprite Elf is still legal in Master Duel, and that doesn't do anything. But Verte is absolutely doing shit. But yeah, Wise Strix has the 2 corner arrows, 1400 attack, 2 Darkwing Beast monsters. If this card is Link summoned, you can special summon 1 level 4 Darkwing Beast monster from your deck in defense position, but negate its effects and it can't be used as Link material. Good game design. If your Raid Raptor Exceeds Monsters effect is activated, set a rank up magic spell from your deck. If it's a quick play, it can be activated this turn. You can use this effect. Each effect once per turn. But yeah, Wise Strix just fetches a guy from deck. It doesn't matter that you can't use him to Link climb. That's good, actually. I mean, there are good
think Wise Strix is literally, in my opinion, the poster child of the, like, Link support done right. Because it's powerful enough that it's good, but it's not so powerful enough that other shit starts using it.
Yeah, we talked about this with the like other stuff, like with Force Strix, right? Because you can search any level 4 Darkwing Beast. There are a lot of those. They're pretty good, but they're not so good that you can generically play Wise Strix. You still need 2 Darkwing Beasts to make him, and summon 1 from deck. Again, there's a lot of fun stuff you can do with that, and, if you're playing Raid Raptors, it doesn't matter that you can't Link climb. You'll just, you'll turn it into Exceeds material and Link climb into your preferred Simorg Link some other way. But also, just the effect where it gets you a rank up magic is really good. Like both effects are good, but they are not so broken that you kill your opponent instantly. It's just another really good starter.
Yes.
All right. Next, we have another very funny guy who's also got a great name. You probably remember. This is one of the newer cards. This was Phantom Rage. But is another good card. It's Strangulanius.
Yes, it's my boy. I love this.
Whose name is just Strangulanius.
God, he looks so derpy. I love him.
Is he firing a dart out of his?
Yes.
Yeah, he's got a grappling hook. You can see the cable coil.
Oh, it's a grappling hook? Oh, okay.
He's gonna scorpion get over here you.
Omega, can I say one thing about this guy that I saw that I instantly hate? This guy looks like a fucking 343 Industries Promethean design.
This is what the Guardians in Halo 5 Guardians look like, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're giant weird birds.
But on the plus side, he is having the best time.
Loth, I thought you were going to talk about how this bird has an hourglass figure.
No.
Because it does.
I don't want to talk about
but
that.
The other thing really that was a huge downer.
Boy, you don't like Raid Raptor's Twink, member?
That's okay. I get to play Marathon in 2 days, and Hey, Loth, guess what? They put the battle rifle in Marathon. Bungie was like, the battle rifle? You know you want that shit. We put it in Marathon. It's literally called BR-33, and it's a 3-round burst rifle.
God damn it.
They also have a Magnum, but technically the Halo Magnum was based off the Marathon Magnum in the first place. They do actually, though, I believe, I never saw it in the Server Slam, but they do also have they have both the Marathon 2 shotgun, the double-barreled lever action, which is cool, but they also have the Halo pump shotgun in Marathon.
Oh, is Bungie finally doing something other than Destiny?
Yeah, they're releasing Marathon in a couple of days, and it's full of references. I played in the beta. I have never really been an extraction shooter guy before, but there's enough, weird shit going on in Marathon that is clearly related to the original Marathon games that I'm like, this is pretty cool, and it's Bungie, so the gunplay is tight. They got fucking Ben Starr to play Durandal.
That's fun.
Which is, pretty cool. There's some stuff there. I'm planning on picking it up when it launches. But yeah, giving myself a chance to cheer myself up.
Depending on Omega's recommendation, I may get it, but so far I'm just choosing to sit back and watch.
I won't because it's a shooter, but I will be happy for other people that enjoy it.
I mean, it looks pretty, the art style is pretty sick. Anyway, Strangulanius is another crazy good card. Darkwing Beast 4, 1600 attack, 1100 attack. If you control a dark monster, period, not a raid raptor or a winged beast, a dark monster, special summon this fucker from your hand. You can't special summon for the rest of this turn except dark monsters. This does nothing.
No, what do you mean? It means you can't go into any... Wait. I'm trying to think of what it actually limits that raid raptors run.
I guess it stopped you from when that was legal going into Abyss Dweller.
No, you can't normal summon Foolos.
Fair. If you control Xyz monster with a Dark Xyz monster's material, target a level 4 or lower raid raptor in your graveyard, special summon it, but its effects are negated. You can only use each effective raid raptor Strangulanius once per turn. So this guy is a free extender, and then if you already have a ranked up guy, it's a second free extender.
Remember how I mentioned the 3 Laniuses that are all at 3? This is the second one.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure the third one is next.
No, I'm looking at the ahead. Noir Lanius wasn't until their 2024 support. It's a couple years. It's pretty new.
No, I'm not talking about Noir Lanius.
Which one then? Because I think we've already. I don't have any Lanius in my list.
Did you miss Fuzzy?
Oh, no, Dallas.
Fuzzy.
Fuzzy is ancient. That was a first wave card.
Oh, yeah, that card's still at 3 in the deck.
Yeah, no, okay, so good. I was gonna say I'm pretty sure Fuzzy's when it came up, it was the very first card we talked about. I'm like, I'm Fuzzy's simple, but I'm pretty sure you still play him.
Yeah, no, he's at 3 in the deck.
Yeah.
It's
I remember
Fuzzy,
my
Strangle, and
He
Tribute.
showed up. My first comment was, he doesn't look fuzzy at all.
I love him.
It's
Fuzzy
true,
Man
he
is
doesn't look fuzzy, but
adorable.
no, Fuzzy Lanius is a compared to some of the other weird freaks we've seen, Fuzzy Lanius is pretty normal.
Yeah.
Dallas and getting when a card was released wrong.
Well, no, I didn't know it was that old. I thought it was in 2016, so I was confused we didn't see it yet. But like, I didn't know.
No, it was like I said, it was
ancient
2015
That-
first wave.
Dallas, I'm throwing shade. I also am beholden to that same shade. I don't know when cards were fucking released.
There's
So-
a couple other Laniuses that get released that are hilarious, but we'll talk about that
I
later.
think Noir Lanius
Wait.
was pretty neat.
Wait, did we already go over Mimicry Lanius?
That's another
Yes.
old ass card, yes.
Okay, God,
No, I understand. There's so many of these guys. But yeah, Mimicry's
we
another
recoiled
like
at Mimicry.
Mimicry's a
Yeah,
freak. I do
yeah,
not like him.
he
He
is.
This card's pretty cool. Also, this card came out in 2020. Oh, actually, wait, no,
I just
2016.
I had the funniest thought. Yeah, no, Strangle's 2016.
No, we're not on Strangle anymore. We're on Arsenal Falcon.
Oh,
I don't know if the stream has caught up or not. We're on Ultra
Oh,
Elite,
there
so
it
it
is.
should. There it is.
It has on my end.
Just
make sure you go to live.
But yeah. Okay, so no, I was gonna make a joke because this is called Arsenal Falcon. This is literally stolen from Ace Combat, but technically the first OCG release was in 2016. It was in the
So it came
Dimension
out
Box
before.
Limited. Yeah, Ace Combat 7 was 2019.
So one thing I want to point out again, this is the second card I've seen or can remember that doesn't have the dimension background. It looks like it's in the air above water.
Honestly, I think that Dimension Limited box was the same place that Air Raid was from as well. So like, it makes me think that it was like they did some cool arts for this. Like, let me actually see what the Dimension Box Limited Edition, bunch of new support, had alt arts for the Dimension Dragons, shit like that. So it was like a little promo box they did. So it sounds like they had some cool new art. But yeah, no, this is what I'm talking about when I'm like, this is just Ace Combat bosses.
yeah,
Like,
this is an Ace Combat boss.
This is it's funny that it's called Arsenal Falcon and was called that so long ago. This is literally what the Arsenal birds in Ace Combat 7 do. They are giant flying aircraft carriers which carry drone aircraft that they shoot at you. Like,
Oh hey,
which is what this guy's doing. Tribute's in there.
Scissors.
Pain Lanius is in there. Yeah. I forget what that guy was actually called. Impale Lanius. That's Fuzzy Lanius down there, the purple one. Singing.
Yep.
No mimicry.
Fucking singing, and then the green one. I forgot his name as well.
Vanishing. Vanishing was green.
Yeah, vanishing.
Thanks,
That's what it
bro.
was. I remember because it was. My comment was, I like his green. I don't like everything else.
But yeah, no. This is just Arsenal Falcon is launching all the Laniuses. Pretty cool art, like it. So this is your rank 7. Raid Raptor Arsenal Falcon, Winged Beast, rank 7, 2500 attack, 2000 defense, 2 level 7 monsters. So again, completely generic. It's just you don't usually do that. But you could, because once per turn you can detach a material from this card, special summon a level 4 Winged Beast from your deck. Actually, wait, shit. How did I never play this in Harpies? This is actually good in
I don't know.
Harpies. Because you can make 7s in Harpies with what's her face, Tamer and Pet Dragon. She becomes, was it Summoner? Whatever her face is, she becomes level 7 when you control a dragon. You can use her to fetch the Pet Dragon retrain from the deck, so you have 2 7s. Normally I overlay into Red Eyes Flare Metal, but this is actually a way better card to do that with. Because you can special summon any one level 4 Winged Beast from your deck. If this card has any number of Raid Raptor monsters as material, it can attack up to that many times during each battle phase. If this card is sent to the graveyard while it has a Raid Raptor as material, you can special summon one Raid Raptor Xyz monster for your extra deck, except Arsenal Falcon. If you do, attach this card to it from your graveyard as material. So just pretty free extension, does get multi-attack, and also floats into any motherfucker.
Yes. When it dies, it feels like it's got that fucking Gurren Lagann type thing where like, here's Super Gurren Lagann opens up. The next one comes out.
So, like, good card. Honestly, kind of sad that it seems like it took a long time for the TCG to import this one. Oh, I did this slightly out of order. This guy should have been earlier because he's a main deck monster, but they confused me because some of the Eagles are main decks and some of them are extra decks. This is Raid Raptor Heal Eagle. This was in Phantom Rage in 2020. He's just kind of a guy.
Oh god, it's like the other one. The other Falcon we've seen. Like, early on.
Yeah, he looks exactly like Fiend Eagle and Skull Eagle. Like, the Eagle guys kind of look the same.
Yeah.
Also, Dallas, did you say this is a good card or is not a good card?
This is a good card.
Okay, yes, that's true.
It's a one of, but it's a good card. I like it.
Probably your best rank 3, but that's because it came out this decade. Rank level 3, Darkwing Beast, 700, 700. If all monsters you control are Raid Raptors min 1, you can special summon this card from your hand. You can banish this card from your graveyard, target a Raid Raptor spell trap, add it to your hand. You can use each effect once per turn. So you don't really make the rank 3s. Well, yeah, but what I was going to say is you don't really make the rank 3s in this deck, but you have a Link 2. So guess what? Free Link 2 material. And then he's in the graveyard, so you can banish him. Like, I think, Dallas, you're correct that this is probably a one of, but it's like, you add this guy to your hand, you summon him. If you didn't already make Strix, you can make him again. And just put him in the graveyard.
Is much for the spell recursion.
You can send him to the graveyard off, not Strangle, Tribute Lanius. Like, Foolish him. Like, that's fine. And Raid Raptors have a lot of spell traps, and they're pretty good. What the fuck? Sorry, we're getting into the really modern Raid Raptors, and, like, some of the art direction is...
It's getting weird, bro.
So this is Raid Raptor... already? No. When you see this guy, Loth, you'll see what I mean. This is Raid Raptor Bloom Vulture. So this is from 2024 from Phantom Nightmare.
Popsicles!
Okay,
yeah, he's
thank you,
full
Dallas.
of Sunny,
I was
he's full
thinking
of
the
Sunny
exact
D.
same thing.
Why is he full of Sunny D?
If you
Alternatively,
told me this was
yes,
some
no.
weird...
Like, again, talking about how they're toys, right? This is the popsicle maker.
If you told me this was also some weird lava monster, I wouldn't bat an eye.
I mean, he's got the Raid Raptor crest on his neck, but yeah, no, this is weird. Bloom Vulture? Like, huh? I don't... What?
Well, it's a good card, so you have to play it.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, it's one of the 2024 ones, so I guess that it probably does
No,
something.
like a really good card.
Let's
like
see.
probably
Bloom
one of the best
Vulture,
cards in the deck.
Darkwing Beast 4, 300 attack, 1900 defense. If you do not control any face-up monsters other than Wing Beast, you can special summon this card and a Raid Raptor from your hand. Okay, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
If you control no monsters, target 2 level 4 or lower Raid Raptors in your graveyard, including this card, special summon them in defense position. You can use one effect per turn only once that turn. Can't special summon except for dark monsters. Yeah, no, this is crazy good. This is a...
Yeah, this is insane.
This is a crazy starter and a crazy, recovery tool, basically. Like, going first, you have no face-up monsters other than Wing Beast. You're just like, hey, summon Bloom Vulture, summon another 4. And then if your opponent blows up your whole board.
Great effect. Weird looking design.
Yeah, I don't know why he...
Awful design.
I mean, listen, the orange popsicles are delicious, but, like, I don't... What's his problem, bro?
Like,
popsicles are superior.
The weird parts of his, like, wings are meant to be like feathers. Look like you could just yank it off and drink from it. He's a drink dispensary.
Yeah. No, I said he's full of Sunny Deep. Sorry. Raid Raptor Noir Lanius.
Yeah.
So this guy's
What the fuck is this?
this guy's a music player. This is the Raid Raptor toy line member who's an MP3 player. He's a Bluetooth speaker. Like what the actual fuck, chat?
Yeah, they're starting to get weird with this.
I don't like it.
I also do not like it. His face is really fucked up. Like he's got the little green bead eyes, but he's like so blocky.
This guy makes fucking, what was it, Rotor Strix? Or Rotor Strike look
Rudder Strix?
relatively normal. Yeah.
Yeah, Rudder Strix was the one that was shaped like a cross. Yeah, I know. This guy's weird. This is like if they did a Paradox version of Corviknight from the future.
Oh god, no, why?
Like I'm not happy. Anyway, Norlanius, level 4.
Oh, by the way, Omega.
Yeah.
You brought it up, so I have an excuse. I have to ask you, which of the 3 starters?
Oh, for
Oh,
the
what do you
new
mean?
one?
Yes, the 3 new starters that got announced. Which are you choosing?
Oh, dog.
Yeah.
Absolutely, that fucking that little guy's got perfect dog energy. Head empty, no thoughts behind those eyes.
I'm between that and the weird gecko. The bird looks fucking stupid.
Weird Gecko's
Sorry.
probably my second choice. No offense, I actually think they've done a couple of grass birds. That's okay. It's an okay genre, but it's not my preferred one. But just I forget what it's. Is it Pombon? Is its actual English name?
I think so.
Yeah, it's hard to tell with Pokemon because they have 2 names technically because the puns in Japanese. But yeah. Anyway, Norlanius, Darkwing Beast 4, 1600 attack, 500 defense. During your main phase, it's Carver's normal special summon to target a Raid Raptor you control and 1 Raid Raptor monster with a different level than that monster from your deck to your hand. So this also makes, by the way, the what's his face 3 like more useful because you could target it with Norlanius. And then add a 4. You can't banish this card from your graveyard. Increase or decrease the level of all Raid Raptors you control by 1. You can use each effect once per turn. This feels like another one of. Like, this is probably the best level modulation effect Raid Raptors have, but that only works in Grave, so it's a weird one. But, like, deliberately choosing to modulate your 4s to 5s, pretty good. You could also use it to, if you wanted to use the rank 3s, not that you do, but you could use it to lower your 4s to 3s and not fuck around.
Yeah, I don't imagine you ever do the lower, because I don't see any of these lists running rank 3s, but some do run rank 5s.
I appreciate that they gave the option because this started as a 3 and 4 Axis deck.
Yeah.
Like, they give you the opportunity to play the old shit, even though you're not playing the old shit because it's not nearly as cool as some of the other stuff.
Oh, sorry.
Anyway, it's
This
time
has
for our most recent Strix upgrade. Brave Strix! Orb.
Orb. This motherfucker.
He's ballin', but at what cost? Speaking of 5s.
Why does he have a mustache?
I don't know, because he's cool.
Fair enough.
He's cool like that.
Mustache.
Instead of being full of Sunny D, he's full of Mountain Dew Baja Blast. Mountain Dew Bahamut Blast.
I'm really surprised no more people don't do crossovers with Mountain Dew, because they will name their shit anything.
They put the Master Chief in the soda. Anyway, Brave Strix is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got distracted. I got a text from my twin sister. Guess what?
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 Boney M is doing a fucking curtain call tour here in Australia, so gonna be doing that.
They're still touring.
Apparently.
I assumed they were dead. They looked like people who would have been dead from drugs.
I mean, it's a tech tree thing, Dallas. Either the drugs get you, or they they embalm you.
That's true. They expected to the Rolling Stones aspect of like.
Yeah, no, where they're just like the
drugs have congealed in our blood and hardened it to make us stronger.
We might be liches now. We might be the living dead, but we're not dead.
Or what's his name?
They did the anime ninja thing. I ingested a little bit of poison every day to build up immunity.
No, oh god, I think it's Keith Richards. Is definitely self-embalmed via cocaine.
So I do apologize for that random side bit. I was just explaining why I was distracted.
Very funny.
But also, this guy.
Yeah. So Strix
the
is
way
another.
They did his geek looks like he's got a mustache.
Yes, we were talking about that earlier when you were distracted. Yeah. He's got a funny little mustache. Rank 5, 2,000 attack, 2,500 defense. Any 2 level 5s, so generic. A Raid Raptor exceeds monster that has this card as material gains this effect. Gains attack equal to its rank times 100. So again, not nothing. That's 1,000 if you're the rank 10, 1,200 if you're the rank 12, etc. You can also only use each of the following effects once per turn. And only one that turn. Sorry. Detach a material set, a Raid Raptor spell trap from your deck. Fuck you, Ash Blossom. If this card is a winged beast as material, detach 1 material from this card, add a rank up magic spell from your deck to your hand. Perfect, no notes. Like, just a good guy. Like, literally, Brave Strix is just a stepping stone where you add a spell trap or add a rank up and keep climbing. And then the final big Chungulies. The guy.
Is this the final one?
Yes. Raid Raptor. Well, it's the final Raid Raptor. We still have some spell traps. If you if you're dead, you can go. Like, I know, not to be like you can leave, but it's like if you're not feeling okay, this is the last monster.
I've been I don't know why I'm feeling drained. I'm feeling like
because I shot you in space.
Loth,
trust me, I understand.
God's name is this.
Not to take away from Rising Rebellion Falcon, but I have to tell chat this. I have to remind them this, because I said how I was yesterday, but I tweeted about it a little. But, like, in addition to, like, feeling marathon withdrawals, chat, Lucky and I have been streaming Resident Evil 6. We played 3 hours of Chris and Price yesterday. I literally had to lay down and think about my life for, like, a fucking hour. I was wiped out after 3 hours of that shit. It was bad.
Resident 6 is an experience, isn't it?
It truly is an experience. Luckily, only one I have to do once, but, like, it is such a tiring video game, and I don't know how else to explain it.
It's a lot. Yeah. I think the best explanation I've ever heard of Resi 6 is it's a lot.
Yes. My favorite analogy so far is, like, talking about at least, like, inspirations and plot structure is Resident Evil 6 is 3 different movies in a trench coat.
Yeah.
Like, they completely unrelated movie plots. I don't know what time it is, but if you want to, Dallas, you might want to go back into the VOD from yesterday and check. But just, like, I cannot explain to you my sheer consternation when we do the car chase segment to chase down the evil Ada Wong. We jump into her aircraft carrier, and then, literally out of nowhere, fucking Spec Ops ninjas with octopus masks attack us. But they're still Javo, like, biomutant guys. It's, like...
Two things I want to say. One,
go for it.
I'm going to have to, when I'm not feeling fucking dead tired, I'm going to have to watch yours and also Ray and Lime's RE6 playthroughs, because that's going to be a mind-melting experience. And two, I know it's part of the name because it's Rising Rebellion Falcon, but it does look like this guy would walk into the room with Dark Rebellion and one of them would have to say, one of us has to change.
Okay.
Yeah, I think
biggest,
that is
my
the
biggest
point,
problem with this.
but
My biggest
still...
problem with this
Go for it,
bird. My biggest problem. Why is he buff?
Well, it is because of what Loth said. Is I'm pretty sure that this guy is like...
No, but like he looks like he's lifting. Like he looks like he's like a power lift. Like what is this fucking X-Men like 90s comic design? Why is the mech buff?
Well, Dallas, I will say this. This is actually true. If you don't know, because of their wings, birds do actually have huge chest muscles and lots of upper body strength. Like, that's actually how birds are built.
I understand that part. This is not a bird. This is a mech.
Yeah, but it is a mech that's supposed to look like a bird. But also it's a dragon. Because it's, like, again, Loth mentioning, you know, calling it Rising Rebellion Falcon, it's like... Yeah, it probably is supposed to be like Rebellion Dragon. Like he's kind of got the color scheme inside.
So weird callback. If anyone here remembers original OG Zoids, it's just like he's the base guy, so we just added extra bits onto him.
Somebody's pogging in.
And I will unlike the, and don't accuse me of being a skinwalker for this because you'll hear it. I will defend Rob Liefeld a little bit.
Okay.
He usually only makes humans grotesquely buff. He doesn't generally make random other things grotesquely buff.
True.
That's more like some of the other artists in the
Liefeldian proportions are mostly related to incredibly over-exaggerated and way too detailed muscle groups. Basically, this is how Liefeld fucks up a lot of stuff.
Let's be clear. Liefeld also makes women, like, entirely too... He makes everyone too buff. He's an equal opportunity muscle fetishist.
Yeah, but no, you are right that there are people who draw non-human things really weird. And Rising Rebellion Faction, I won't say it's a... Sorry, Faction. Rebellion Falcon. It's not a pinchable waist, but it does have a little bit of an itty-bitty waist and a huge chest. Technically, you could argue about the tits because it does have two giant, like, wedge-shaped joints where its wings connect.
I'm comfortable calling this pecs. Like, this is...
I mean, that is where, if you don't know, that's where the chicken breast comes from, is the pectorals. The delicious chicken breasts. No. But yeah, no. The proportions are a little weird. I still think this guy's pretty cool, but that's entirely because this is aura farming. This guy is inside a supercell thunderhead cloud and is just like, yeah, motherfucker, I'm here.
My other quote was going to be, why can I hear Rule of Nature?
Hey, I'm running the dishwasher.
You know, I think it's just the feet. This guy kind of does look like a Metal Gear Ray.
He does.
Also, from memory, I also don't like this guy's effect, but that's because it's always been against me whenever it's...
Oh no, this is... Rising Rebellion Falcon is like... He is the ultimate ass kicker. This is like the card that if you get to this guy, the game is over, but also, like... You have to rank up magic into this guy. You literally can't make him. This is a rank 13 Dark Winged Beast Xyz, 4k attack, 3500 attack. 5 level 13 Winged Beast monsters. This does not exist. The only way you could make this card natively is through some immense amount of level manipulation shenanigans. You basically have to rank up magic this card.
You can do it because I have seen the video of people making Dawn 1000 naturally, and then realizing if you make it naturally, its effect doesn't proc, which is really funny.
Yeah, I know. You can't make that guy that way, but yeah. So, unaffected by other cards' effects, period. Big towers, 4k towers. If this card is Xyz summon, destroy as many cards as your opponent controls as possible. Then, if this card has 3 or more Raid Raptor Xyz monsters with different names as material, inflict damage to your opponent equal to the combined original attack of the destroyed monsters. Once per turn,
Dallas,
detach 3, target a Raid Raptor. This card gains that monster's effect until the end phase. Sorry, go Love.
Sorry, this is me. My final message. not to save the world, but Dallas, I think your chewing is picking up again.
Zowie.
It's okay.
Okay.
I'm enjoying chicken breasts.
Good.
How fitting. But
Yes.
no, honestly, I actually am fading. I have to go.
That's
I'm
okay.
gonna
We've
go
been here like
lie
a
down.
couple hours.
These,
Why?
do you want to do the spell? Do you want to do the spell traps? Because they have so fucking many, and they're
It's
so
something-
useless.
If people want to do a thing, though, send me a ping. Hopefully,
Yeah,
maybe my Discord will tell
Do
me.
you
but,
just
yeah.
want to do the cool ones?
I mean, I'm not sure exactly what the cool ones are in this I feel like we have to talk about the rank up magics because that's how you get here.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, no, like
Well,
chat,
we
you can
don't.
see the.
We don't because the most fucking used Raid Raptor rank up magic is fucking rank up magic of Phantom Knight.
Yeah, the Phantom Knight's quick launch. But I do want to say that like you can see the core strategy for this deck, chat. The idea is if you're playing Raid Raptors, you put a bunch of 4s on the board, you turn them into an Xyz monster. You might level modulate them into a 5 or some other shenanigans, you know. But you start making Xyz, and then you just keep ranking your ass up until you can go to Rising Rebellion, and then if you make Rising Rebellion, preferably on your opponent's turn when they have a board, but he's still unaffected in his 4K attack, so like you might be able to just make him and tell your opponent, hey, I bet you can't get over this guy. And a lot of decks just cannot. A lot of decks will not beat a 4K unaffected guy. But you just make the biggest guy possible, and then you win the game.
And that's when you look across from your opponent and go, well, I make a 5k unaffected guy, so yeah.
So alphabetically first, I want to talk about some of these just because you talked about how edgy this guy is. The names of the rank up magics are so edgy. This is rank up magic Doom Double Force, which in the OCG and the anime, you know, the original dub was Death Double Force.
Of course.
Anyway, this is the quick play that's target a Raid Raptor Xyz monster that was destroyed by battle this turn in your graveyard. Special summon it, then special summon an Xyz that has twice its rank using that monster's material. So you turn a 4 into an 8 or 5 into a 10.
Is this a lock for Raid Raptor?
No. It needs to
Yeah,
be a Raid
no,
Raptor
this is one of the ones
Xyz,
that-
but you can use it to make, like I said, 8s or 10s
Yeah, this-
that are not Raid Raptors.
This is one of the ones that goes into Kali Yuga.
Yeah.
I fucking hate this card.
No, it's very it's these days it's not optimal because it has to be destroyed by battle this turn. So like
Yeah.
again, your opponent's probably getting out of there, but yeah, it's very silly for you to just go double. Next up, just again, you know, alphabetically some of these. This is an old school one though. This is their first one, I think. Just rank up magic Raid Force. Look at it, it's shiny. It's got the Raid Raptor logo. This is a normal spell that says target a face-up Xyz, special summon an extra deck, a Raid Raptor that's 1 rank higher using it as material. Xyz materials attached to that card also become attached. Like it's like pre-problem-solving card decks for that. You can also banish this card from your graveyard and a Raid Raptor from your hand to add a rank up from your graveyard, except Raid Force to your hand. So like it floats, but this is just go up 1 level. Turn a Raid Raptor, you know, turn any Xyz monster into a Raid Raptor that's +1 rank. Actually, it's very important, chat, when talking about rank up magics to discuss where they are. Doom Double Force turns any Raid Raptor that was destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard this turn into an Xyz monster with double its rank. So that can be used generically. Raid Force turns any Xyz into a Raid Raptor that's 1 higher, so you can use it to take any of your generic 4s and turn them into 5s if you need to.
No. This is the funny thing about Raid Raptor decks is often the main deck is very simple, and your extra deck is like a fucking.
I feel
I
like
don't
it's
even
almost like
fucking
the
know.
reverse of like Galaxy Eyes. Galaxy Eyes, you can truly put anything in the main deck. There are so many Galaxy
kind
Eyes
of the reverse of
extenders that you
ZDB
can
in a
kind
way,
of do
too.
anything. Whereas like there are a gajillion Galaxy Eyes Photon extra deck guys. Only probably 10 of them are good.
Yeah.
I've also added now Raptor's Force to the screen. This is a quick play.
This card
Raptor's
is
Force
good.
says, if a Raid Raptor exceeds monster destroyed by battle sent to graveyard this turn, while you controlled it, target a Raid Raptor in your graveyard, special summon it, special summon from your extra deck a Raid Raptor that's 1 rank higher. So this is a Raid Raptor into a Raid Raptor, but it does not require you to target the Raid Raptor that was destroyed this turn. Just any turn a Raid Raptor exceeds was destroyed, you can Raptor Force.
Yeah. Yep. Let's talk about probably their best one, I would say, or at least the one that's been good the longest. Do you have Skip Force?
Yeah. We'll just skip Force first. I was going to bring up Revolution Force, but that one is old, not that good. We might talk about it in a second. But yeah, let's do Skip Force, because
It's good, but it's not, like, great.
Skip is very iconic for a reason. I talked about how you may notice there are a couple of the, like, there's a...
Revolution
there
Force
are
is
5s
good
and
now
7s.
because of the new guy.
Yeah. But you may have noticed that Raid Raptors kind of go like one of two ways. There are 5s and 7s, so you could go from 4-5 and 6-7. But Skip Force is the one that jumps 2 ranks. So that is like actually why they normally go 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So Skip Force is a normal spell that says target a Raid Raptor Ixie, special summon a Raid Raptor monster that's 2 ranks higher using it as material. You transfer materials. During your main phase, except the turn it was sent to the graveyard, you can banish it in a Raid Raptor to target a Raid Raptor Ixie in your graveyard, special summon it. So yeah, this is like the one that I think was, like you said, good the longest. Like, came out in Shining Victories in like the second year of this deck being real. It
Still
lets you do the
good.
jump. And yeah, you probably still play it because rank up magics are very searchable. It's a normal spell, so you don't have to like worry about the quick play thing.
Yeah. You play a lot of them, but
Yeah.
this is one of them.
No, I think I want to talk about Soul Shave just because it's very funny. I don't remember Soul Shave is good, but I remember being funny.
I don't believe it's good.
It's one of the ones that's like
Unfortunately,
an
a lot of
anime
the-
trick.
A lot of the good Raid Raptor spells are incredibly boring.
Yeah. So Rank Up Magic Soul Shave Force it's a normal spell that says pay half your LP, target a Raid Raptor in your graveyard, special summon it, then target an Xyz that's 2 ranks higher and use it as material. So not bad. It's like a non-quick play version of Skip Force, but you got to pay half your LP, so like it's okay. It's got utility, but it's just, again, this is another card that like I remember being funnier in the anime.
It is probably funnier in the anime.
Let me grab Revolution Force. Also, because Revolution fucking chat, look at this icon for Revolution Force. Oop. Sorry, lagged a little. There it is. Like, it's so extra with, like, weird extra layers. But Revolution Force is a quick play, and it did come out in Crossed Souls in 2015, so it's a very old card, funnily enough. But it's a quick play that says either during your turn, target a Raid Raptor you control, special summon a Raid Raptor that's 1 rank higher using that target as Xyz material. During your opponent's turn, target an Xyz monster your opponent controls with no material, take control of it, then turn it into a Raid Raptor that's 1 rank higher. Either of these summons are treated as Xyz summons. Attached materials will become attached to that monster. So, like, very funny. Also, especially gives you a good reason to play your 5s, because a deck that is still playable right now, kind of, is Ryziel.
Yeah.
So if your opponent uses all their Ryziel materials, you go Rank Up Magic Revolution Force, give me your guy, make a 5. If your opponent is playing K9, when they shed their materials, you go cool, give me your guy, make it a 6. Making Air Raid. Useful, flexible card. But their last one, I believe, is their most recent Rank Up Magic. I think this is from Phantom Rage. It has the goofiest name.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it has the
This is
goofiest
so-
icon.
Yep. Is this Rise rank up?
Yeah. The full name of this card is Rise Rank Up Magic Raid Raptors Force. By the way, in the OCG print,
Sorry.
the R, so Rank Up Magics are abbreviated RUM, R-U-M, in the OCG. This card is abbreviated as Rise Rank Up Force. The R is fucking mirrored. The R is reversed. It's a reverse R RUM. Why did they do it that way? I don't know.
Because fuck you.
Because it's super extra. But this is a quick play. Yeah, this came out in Phantom Nightmare in 2023. Or 2024 in TCG. Anyway, this is a quick play that says during the main phase or your opponent's battle phase, target 2 or more Raid Raptors you control and or in your graveyard, including a monster on the field. If at least 2 remain face up at resolution, special summon a Raid Raptor exceeds from your extra deck with a rank equal to their combined ranks. If you do, attach the targeted monsters as material. So basically, lets you schlorp together all your guys into one big guy. Assuming your opponent doesn't just blow you up.
Which is always possible.
Yeah, because it says, you know, at least 2 of them have to remain face up. At least 1 of them has to be on the field. So, like, but this lets you do very funny things with the math. 3 4s becomes the 12. You know, 2 5s becomes the 10 kind of a thing. You can do something like the 7 and the 6 to make the 13. Like, there's a lot of goofy combos with this one. And like I said, they're all super searchable. Yeah, off the top of your head, Dallas, what do you think would be the best spell traps they've got? I think is it just Nest?
I don't even think Nest is good. I would say probably Call.
Yeah, Nest used to be good, but is not good anymore. That's the continuous
And
that if you
maybe-
control 2 Raid Raptors, add a Raid Raptor.
See, a lot of their spell traps are rums or generically good spell traps that I'm seeing. Like the only ones I'm constantly seeing are not even Call. I'm seeing Glorious Bright. It's a trap card.
Yeah. I'll throw Call on the screen because, like, I just want to show you the art direction for Raid Raptor spell traps. They're really weird. Like, because they're actually about birds. Call is, I think, still a decent card. Like, you might cut it just because you've got so many monsters, but it's a normal spell that says target a Raid Raptor you control, special summon a monster with the same name from your hand or deck in defense. So it just lets you clone one of your guys.
Yeah.
Glorious
I think it's
Bright
good, but
is funny because this is clearly Ultimate Falcon doing its attack.
yeah.
But this is a normal trap. Let's see. If you control a Raid Raptor monster, target one face-up monster your opponent controls. Or, if you control a Raid Raptor exceeds one face-up card your opponent controls, negate its effects till the end of this turn. You can banish it from your graveyard, target a Raid Raptor. It's banished from your graveyard, add it to your hand. Only one effect per turn, only once that turn. Yeah, it's a pretty good... Like, there's so much spell trap searching in this deck that just, like, either setting it or searching it is, like, good. Just good interruption. There's a couple of cards that are Raiders cards that are like crossovers with Phantom Knights we talked about last week. You can check out that episode. They do have an Omni... Well, it's a spell trap negate, so it's not an Omni. But they have a counter trap, but it's not a Raid Raptor card because Yu-Gi-Oh! Hates you. It's just called Raptor's Gust. When a spell trap is activated while you control a Raid Raptor, negate and destroy.
Because why would a Raid Raptor card be called Raid Raptor? What do you?
Yeah, I know, right?
What are you, stupid?
So,
Are you
Not
dumb,
a-
idiot boy?
Raptor's Gust is not a terrible card, but it is an unsearchable spell trap negate, and ideally your deck wants to make guys who are unaffected anyway, so it's just like pointless.
Yeah. I think it's fine because I don't think Raptors need a negate.
Yeah. Oh, this one I think I remember being annoying. Return. It's another trap card. I think I've been
I
returned
haven't
once or
seen
twice in my
it,
time.
but maybe.
Probably in older years.
Yeah. Like I said, most of the spell traps I'm seeing are stuff like Cattle Call, which is a good card, but not a Raid Raptor card.
Cattle Call,
or
like probably Swallows Cowrie, that kind of like all the
seven
generic wing shit.
seven rums.
Yeah, no, I mean I think you can search that many. Yeah, Return is a normal trap that says if a Raid Raptor you control is destroyed by battle, target a Raid Raptor in your graveyard, add it back to your hand. If a face-up Raid Raptor is destroyed by card effects, banish this card from your graveyard, add a Raid Raptor. So just like normal recovery stuff. Like, honestly, other than the rank up magics, you're probably playing like just like Glorious Bright. Yeah, Readiness is like I'm just gonna show the card art for Readiness because just like again, the spell traps are so like weirdly peaceful. I don't get it. I guess this is what the Raid Raptors fight for, the unblemished beauty of nature. Readiness is just a spell trap that says Raid Raptors can't be destroyed by battle this turn, and then if it's in your graveyard, you can, or if you have a Raid Raptor in your graveyard, you can banish it from your graveyard to take no damage. So like most of them are not very good. Like I think you run enough multi copies that you can probably run Call. Replica is like a trap version of Call. Let you summon a copy of the guy from your deck. But this is a deck that, other than the rank up magics, you could almost run without spell traps. Like, the rank up magics are mission critical, but other than that, you could probably run this mostly monsters and hand traps, just because who needs spell traps?
Like I
Infinite
said,
extension.
I'm seeing more like Forbidden Droplets, Called by the Grave, than I am Raid Raptor spell traps. Not counting the rums. Once again, there's a lot of them.
Which are some of them are technically Raid Raptor cards, but
some of them
many
are
of them
Phantom
are
Knights.
not.
Some of them are actually a good. It feels like it's like turned around where it's like most of them are Raid Raptors now. Like I'm seeing a lot of decks running 3 Revolution Force, 3 Skip Force, then 1 Rise rank up bullshit, and 1 Phantom Knights, of course. But
no, like I said, Roost is a good card. It's just weird. Roost is the continuous spell that says, like I said, if you control 2 Raid Raptors, you can add any 1 Raid Raptor from your deck to your hand like once per turn.
Yeah,
like not a bad
the
card.
Problem with the problem with Roost is Raid Raptors already have such a glut of searching and getting their stuff.
Literally any 2 guys is either Wise Tricks or Force Tricks, which is a search as well.
It's like, oh, I could do more.
Roost does, yeah, that's what I mean. Roost feels like a win more card. Like if you're already playing Roost, you can already search anything you like. It's just a matter of if you need the extra extension, and you could probably just play more guys.
Yeah.
Play more free summons and shit.
Once again, not saying it's bad card. It's just Raid Raptors are a uniquely blessed deck in terms of forms of search.
Yeah. No, like you're right. Genuinely, like Raid Raptor doesn't hurt for search potential. Like so many of their cards are designed to search or to extend or etc. So
Raid Raptor's biggest problem is still its biggest problem and will always be its problem, in that is if the pilot does not know what they're doing and you interrupt them at the right time, they explode.
Yeah. No, like it's a deck which is the ultimate expression of that style of Yu-Gi-Oh play, where I am either going to, I don't want to say like the Ratatouille meme of like, I do not combo, but it's like, no, listen, here's how this works. Either I make Big Bird unaffected, I win, or I die. If we do not make Big Bird, I am dead. If you defeat Big Bird, if you have Bigger Bird, I dead. Yeah. That's it.
Honestly, Raid Raptor, I promise, I like Raid Raptor as a deck. It feels like a lot like Ad Ignister except it's like way harder to play.
Well, honestly, Adagnister is... I don't want to say... Actually, no, I guess I could say simpler. Like, there's only so many...
it's much simpler. It's so
Adagnisters,
simple.
and it's figuring out your line is...
Like, just literally, the way to play Adagnister combo is don't fuck up the baby. That's literally it. If you don't fuck up the baby, you're fine.
Yeah.
If you fuck up the baby, you lose.
Yeah. But we're at almost 3 hours, so that is Raid Raptors. Like I said, next week, hopefully, assuming Dallas doesn't just give me
next
the sign
week
that he's not
I
gonna
will
show up, we
be.
should do...
No, I'll be. I should be here.
Okay, so we'll do
I don't
Predaplant
have
then,
anything planned next week.
and I'll have to figure out the next poll, the new month poll. Check us out on Patreon. If you support
I have
the
to
Patreon,
figure
the
out what
5
I'm
and up
gonna do
level,
for
you
that.
can vote in the poll, and at the start of the new month, we cash in the poll results, usually, and do the appropriate stream. So we'll do Predap. That will be technically shorter. There are actually fewer of those than Raid Raptors.
Oh, yeah.
However, their
100%.
support is more
However-
cutting edge, shall we say.
And also we're gonna have to spend at least 5 minutes trying to figure out how to pronounce some of these words.
I mean, I could say Clamio Sundu.
Oh no, that's not. You've only seen the normal ones.
Well, I
Some of
mean,
the
no, actually, I've
pronunciations
seen
for some
all
of the
the. I have
silly
seen all of them because I built the list. You're right. Some of them are goofier. It's funny because some of them are like fucking. There's literally a Predaplant flytrap, and then there's Predaplant Dinospionea, which is like Spinosaurus plus Dionea, which is the scientific family of flytraps.
It's not a
Many other
flytrap.
weird shit.
Yeah. No, I love Predaplants, but they're a goofy deck.
But that'll be the end of the stream. Thanks everybody for tuning in. We'll see you guys next Tim.
Next
tune in
time
tomorrow
on
for,
Dragon Ball Z.
Final Fantasy 14 stream because there's a new patch and there's a lot of stuff to catch up on. All right, bye everybody.